Hello and welcome to tonight's edition of the Super Metroid: A Link to the Past Randomizer Combo Randor Co-op Tournament 2021. This here is a race tonight. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be real close. We've got AceT versus Fire Rod Locked. This very exciting. We have A0 versus Sinus and Tracy M versus Lachlan. They are both able to, it's co-op, so A0 and Tracy are able to talk to each other, as well as Sinus and Lachlan. They're able to talk to each other, and it is essentially the first team to complete. Joined with me tonight is Ancient Gamer. How you doing tonight, Ancient?
Oh, I'm really hyped up tonight, sir. I think this is going to be a great race. I think it's going to be close. Both of these teams are really good. And a links to the past. Oh, God. And the puns begin. Apparently, there's some cat hype tonight. Hey, It looks like we're getting started, too, right out the gate. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, Tracy's all about the cats. So, here we go. I'm going to get the view swapped. And there we go. We've got everybody up. So I'm going to start off here in Super Metroid. I think we're going to see... It'll be interesting to see if anyone wants to go down and check the items down like Morph Ball and whatnot.
It looks like Ace and Tracy are both heading into Zelda, but Lachlan and Sinus are both... Oh, no. Sinus is heading into Zelda. Lachlan is going down.
Yeah, that's an interesting check. One thing with this is if it is kind of trash, Lachlan can reset, and they'll have the information, which I think information is very powerful in this randomizer.
Yeah, but we had Screw Attack at Link's house and Lamp at Sanctuary. So I'm thinking the play may have been to go straight into Zelda here.
Yeah, that is a strong indicator. Also, rupees, red rupees. That's no good.
Just a +5 bombs on Uncle.
Well, that's not exciting. Nothing to write. There's some power bombs there for Sinus.
Yeah, Lachlan's just going to reset that crap away.
Yeah, that was no good. No good in the ceiling there. That's okay. That's not really that big a time loss for them. Because Tracy and A0 are going to go and check that eventually. So the big thing here is getting into Zelda and getting some of the key things that they're gonna want to find and pick up, right?
All right.
Before they go back to.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
I saw that Desert was a blue crystal and Eastern was a trash pendant, but I did not see what Hera was.
That map was too quick for me. It was either a blue pendant or a crystal, and I'm just not sure. So it looks like A0 is going to be doing a Houlihan here. I really like this in the Zelda Z3 combo randomizer here, or SMZ3 combo randomizer. Money is a big issue early on, and doing Houlihan just gets you a lot of it really fast.
Yeah, just got a pack of supers in the library, looks like.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that might be something worthwhile. Supers are, if they do find the boots, supers are something you do want a lot of. Charge beam may never show up, so that's something that we're going to have to keep in mind for Super Metroid. There's A0 buying some bombs.
Just 10 arrows in the good old tavern.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Sinus is going down to the little bombable hut there to farm some bombs.
Yeah, he doesn't have any money, so this is just probably the smarter way to do it. I had one bomb, and just gonna pick them up for free.
What was that, ice rod or fire rod there on Lumberjack Ledge?
Oh shoot, I missed it.
It was one of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's see if someone in chat caught it.
Tower of Hera, was that a red crystal?
Could have been. We do have two awesome trackers joining us tonight, Akir and Metroid MST.
Flippers and Moon Pearl in Sage's closet.
That's really interesting. Really, really interesting. Moon Pearl obviously required, and that could mean that our runners stay in Zelda for a bit longer before going into Super Metroid.
A shroom.
Well, I've always find that awkward to route in without flute, but
it's because it is awkward to route in without flute. All right, so Sinus going into the well. We got some arrows. Meanwhile, AceT is doing a little pull of Eastern and charge beam in the front of the well.
Yeah, can't. That's a really, really nice to find there. Our runners are going to be very happy to get that. Eastern Palace can't complete this yet, but there's basically a bunch of free checks here. This runners are typically referred to this as part of Sphere 0. Anything you can check without, major finding some sort of major item, some sort of progressive item. So there could easily be something progressive in here. The lamp showing up means all the dark rooms in Eastern Palace are in logic as well. So it's gonna be interesting. Wow, there's a hammer
and a bottle.
The bottle's nice. You could check that sick kid right away, but the hammer is big. That is a weapon right there. Plus, all combined with that Moon Pearl, you're 2/3 of the way to Dark World access.
Yeah, and it makes me suspicious that you saw that screw attack so early. I can't help but wonder what's at old Mother Brain. Speed booster.
Speed booster, yeah. Speed booster right there at the bottle vendor. Whoop. Lachlan using the lamp there. Accidentally. That's an awesome find, speed booster.
So it looks like Ace is doing damn now.
So this is hard logic, right?
Yes.
It's something we have not actually talked about is kind of the difference in what hard logic means for our runners.
Well, I mean, it means there are certain things that you may be required to do, that you wouldn't be required to do in a normal logic C. The hell runs are in logic. I believe CWJ can be hard required. Some suitless Meridia may be necessary. All the fun stuff, things like that. There's literally absolutely no difference in the Zeldas. The hard logic part comes into play with Super Metroid.
Yeah, that's just some interesting things. And the one thing with that is that can mean that Morph Ball gets placed in all sorts of weird places.
Dumb places, yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, with their item loadout right now, they have, like, Morph Ball could be somewhere in Big Pink. Which is just super awkward to get to.
If they get 2 E-Tanks, Morph Ball can be at Croc. Or Grapple Missile.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a big 20 on the race game. Tracy not wanting that.
Yeah, no.
I don't blame her. Don't blame her. So, we got AceT finding an ice beam there over at Mini Mole Dorm. It's an interesting find. Making use of these flippers here. Gonna go check Hobo. That dude under the bridge. I like this. You're checking the things that the kind of the game is leading you on to. And both of our runners for both teams are kind of in different spots for their team. which is really good. Going to give them a lot of information.
Yeah, one thing, going to do these flippers checks does not have the money to do the Scam King right this moment. Hopefully that will not bite them.
Yeah.
Because Zora is probably one of the most problematic places to have to go back to.
Well, so one thing that A0 could do here is check the hobo and then go over to Ice Rod and then kind of leave this area, stranding, put that in quotes, the Zora area until he has more money, because there are ways to get back to Zora that are significantly easier if you just kind of leave that area, that entire area for later.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he could wait till he gets some more money and then start Sanctuary and just go right by virtue of the flippers.
Yep.
And then roll in that mushroom check with the Waterfall of Wishing and Zora. We're not too far. There we go. Sinus is dipping Super Metroid. Yeah, I got to use that speed booster in the screw attack. Now, there's only one check they can get down at the bottom that we haven't seen, which is that old Mother Brain.
Yeah.
But that speed booster opens up a few checks in Brinstar.
Well, yes, the screw attack also opens up here logically to Terminator as well. So
yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're right. They're logically there. If they'll both open up this room here. There's some more super missiles in Terminator. I mean, this is going to be really interesting here. And we see Tracy in the escape. Going to be making use of that hammer. I don't think either Lachlan or Sinus have done the escape. So it'll be interesting to see what, if anything, is kind of here.
Okay, so Ether at Waterfall of Wishing. Apparently nothing on Zora Ledge, and A0 just resetting that away. So Sinus is going to be the first one into Brinstar, and Tracy, meanwhile, is going to be the first one into Escape.
All right, Sinus is going for the reserve here, using Speed Booster. This in logic because of that. Can you not get the two items in the back here, though? No Morph Ball yet.
The item underneath the Crumble Bridge, not yet in logic, but it is Red Cane.
Yeah.
So at least they will know where that's. Now, you can do the quick drop, but if you fail it, you are, of course, soft locked.
Yeah, very dangerous if you're not adept at that. Oh, that Green Guard trolling Tracy.
I think she's just setting up a death warp because they have the lamp.
Yes, yeah. And there was Grapple Beam there at in Zelda's cell. So that's really interesting.
Okay, so if there's not something at Charge Missile.
Yeah, Morph Ball's not here.
Okay.
That's wow.
Right.
Okay.
It away. Now go down to Old Mother Brain. See, I think I would have done the Old Mother Brain play first because it's just one off and there'd been nothing you could reset and go back up and then go left on the off chance that it was like Morph Ball or something.
Yeah. And I think that's the because if you do find Morph Ball there, right, and then you're free to explore the rest of Brinstar, because right, Sinus has power bombs there, so can meme route to get into Big Pink.
5 power bombs meme route's a little. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not saying he can't, but to get all of Blue Bryn and half magic. So this was not the answer either.
Well, you can. So you don't. I mean, you just go over to meme route and you go over. You can use the Firefly room to get more power bombs. So half magic. Oh man. Now what? Sinus wants to keep that. Looks like. Maybe, right, Morph Ball is...
Well, it's mushroom. We haven't... It's the glove. There's Dark World access.
Yes, there's Dark World, right? Oh, boy.
It was the glove. And they also have Death Mountain access.
So, yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like, Morph Ball could be off of Business Center if Death Mountain access shows up.
How many tanks have they found so far? I've seen at least one.
Yeah, one, I think. Sinus doesn't have any, but I think one is the answer to your question.
Okay, so if they find one more, then I believe Croc is in logic.
Yeah.
I don't know if Vari is required for that or not. Okay,
all right, Sinus is going to be doing a Gauntlet here. Another one of those pesky locations where that Morph Ball can be. For Super Metroid, that's kind of the locking item right there, Morph Ball. They do have...
Back to Gauntlet. That brings back the old days of Desi Rando, where you have to do this about 1 out of every 3 seeds.
Yeah, because Morph Ball would legitimately be up here. So the Desi Rando was very unforgiving on... Well, there's a sword. Was very unforgiving for its Morph Ball placement. Just put it anywhere.
Okay, so that sword is going to be handy. Funny, Ace, I believe, having that glove, but not checking the back of escape. I guess Tracy may do that.
No, Ace did check the back of escape.
Oh, he did? Okay, I missed that.
Ace did check the back of escape. There was some power bombs and something else not very exciting down there. 333 rupees. That was or 300 rupees. I don't know. All right, so Sinus is saving here. I wonder, this has got to be a go back to Zelda. The sword is going to be huge.
Yes, because as chat pointed out, it's going to be a minute before AceT gets that. And just a piece of heart, Spectacle Rock Cave.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't think they're willing to go into Super Metroid right now. Right? I just think that... oh, all right. So, interesting. Ace went in to check what I was talking about in the business center. That Morph Ball, or that high jump energy tank. That is not Morph Ball either.
Okay, well, and they're making a liar out of us because they will be getting that sword here in just a minute.
Yeah, for real. Going to check that gauntlet almost first. That is serious. Yeah. So Sinus coming over here to the mushroom. Going to pick up the glove, which is big for fire rod locked here. All right, Tracy and A0 are in Super Metroid now. It's very interesting.
There he goes. Okay, Ace has that sword. They have the knowledge of that. Tracy will probably reset this away. Yeah. Ace will probably keep that half magic once he finds it when he goes down. And then, it makes all the sense in the world to just head on back to Zelda for right now.
Yes, I agree. Half magic is just it's just too good to let go of.
I agree. Some people wouldn't agree. I agree.
I don't.
This early in the game with, I would say that, especially the fact that you have ether the medallion and only fighter sword and only green mail and a limited amount of hearts. It's good to have a little bit of magic as a backup just in case things go awry.
Yeah, well, even for later on, right, when you're fighting Cold Stare or Mothula, right, half magic is just it's so good to have, right, because you can use your fire rod a whole lot more.
Oh, okay. Ace has an E-tank and a reserve.
Yeah, so that does
as two.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Croc is in logic. Somebody can correct. MM2's out there. He loves to correct me. Does he need Varia for Croc to be in logic, or is it right now with Speed Booster and the two E-tanks? Because I know that Green Gate glitch is in logic.
I think you're right, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, Croc is in logic. Okay. Speed plus 2. So yeah, that is. Thank you very much. Well, true. We could all be wrong. All right, as they're confirming that should be right. There you go. Yeah, that landmine was very unfortunate. All right, so Sinus is gonna be going up the mountain here. That's gonna give them access to the business center. Tracy's gonna be picking up the sword before probably leaving Super Metroid.
This is an aggravating wall jump if you haven't practiced it.
Yeah, it really is.
There you go, girl. I know you gotta practice it, but
yeah, she definitely has. You gotta. It's got to be a delayed wall jump too, which is super annoying.
I gotta be honest. I think I would have given Hype Cave a pull too. Maybe Ace will now because he's going back into Zelda. But
yeah, nobody's gone really to the Dark World yet. So I think. Oh, you know what? This might be from Ace. It might be going over to Business Center and doing some heated room runs.
Yeah. I think the only one in logic right now is Croc.
There's that sword for Tracy. Yeah, but that is. I mean, it's if that's Morph Ball, right?
It's been there in a lot of these seeds, the practice seeds that we played.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a favorite spot, not just behind Croc, but at Croc missile or grapple missile. We had one where they actually gave you space jump in Varia, and it was at Fire Flea.
Oh no! Sinus missed the Sova. Gonna have to wait a long time for the Sova to get back. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, it does. In hard mode, it does. Some really interesting things can happen in hard mode.
Yep. All right, we're gonna see A0 go fight Crocomire. Tracy's gonna go back to Zelda.
This makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense.
We'll see who is gonna head into the Dark World first. Nobody's gone to Dark World at all.
I think we're fixing to see Tracy do a Hype Cave check right now.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. Let Ace go ahead and chase this down. Never mind.
Okay. Maybe it's a desert check. They haven't checked desert. Oh man. All right, Lachlan doing Houlihan. Get some money for Zora. I don't think either of them have checked Zora yet, so.
Yeah, Ace, don't be bumping against those spikes too hard there, buddy.
59 energy plus whatever's in reserve there? Or is that 53? I can't quite tell.
Yeah. Alpha Peeves, as MST's pointing out, Alpha Peeves also in logic by virtue of having the ice beam.
Yep.
So they can go all the way up Red Tower. That's another really fun play.
Very nice shine spark there by A0. We'll see Sinus coming down here.
Right, so what do we got at Croc Peeves? We have arrow upgrade.
Yeah, of course. Did we see the Crocomire item from A0?
I don't know. I'm thinking no, he's probably wanting to get up his
get some energy before we see that.
Yeah, and get it saved. Because that AceT has claimed a victim or two.
Just one or two?
Yeah. Sinus is about to remember that he doesn't have a morph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just remembered.
Yeah. Here's the Zora check for Lachlan. And it's a scam. As usual.
Just peeps.
Yeah. Alright, and Tracy is wandering around the village here.
Checking that bottle.
Yeah, the bottle. This is always a good one to get out of the way.
Much. I believe we've seen it. Yeah, it was a big 20.
Alright, A0. Okay, gonna...
So nope. Are you... Okay, he's gonna do the short charge.
Yeah, not gonna do cosine room. I honestly thought
he can't without morph ball.
Oh, you're right. You can't.
Yeah. That's what MM2 was talking about. That you have a chance of orphaning cosine room doing this. This is a super tight stutter 3 right here.
I probably would have gone the back door.
Well,
that
stutter
green
3 is the only way you're gonna get grapple missile.
You can come out the front door.
How you gonna get there without can fly or anything? You're not gonna jump to it.
Oh, A0 doesn't have the grapple beam. The grapple beam is somewhere available.
Oh, that's right. You could Indiana Jones to it.
Yeah, but A0 doesn't have it. Yeah, somebody picked it up. Tracy picked it up. It's in the escape. Zelda cell.
Ah, okay. All right, looks like Sinus is checking that Alpha Peeves possibility here. Come on, Ace, you can do this, man. It's tight. Nah, he's going to go the other way. All right. Yeah, you're right, Wesker. He could short charge out of grapple and wall jump up a little bit, shoot over.
There we go.
You do a diagonal shine spark.
Yes, you can. Yeah. All right, got that green gate glitch here, and we're gonna see alpha power bombs here for Sinus as soon as he gets out of the Sam Cedars. Oh,
that ain't it.
Ugh, this is just gross. This seed.
Would somebody please go to? Oh, somebody did go to Dark World.
All right, here we go. Tracy is showing us green pendant on Palace of Darkness and red pendant in Swamp Palace.
Aga required, folks. Aga required.
I don't. Oh yeah, because they need that fire rod. All right, so
Ace has found the morph. It was at
grapple beam.
And
there's that magic powder. So that's huge for AceT. And we'll see when Fire Rod Locked gets over there. Right now, they are definitely Fire Rod locked.
And now Ace doesn't have to orphan this check.
Yeah, that's big. It's big.
That is big. There is an E-tank at Croc Escape, but I don't really think can't get it without that that grapple beam right now.
Oh, it'd be really, really tough. You'd have to.
Yeah, you need
no, it doesn't have
do the little jump off of the platform there, and
yeah, and with this energy, I don't know. It would just be. I think it'd be too difficult to do, but maybe that's just me.
I was not sure. It looked like Ice Rod to me, but you know, I'm old. My eyes are not what they once were, so I was saying it could be Ice or Fire Rod. It's one of the two rods, definitely.
If it is indeed Fire Rod at the Lumberjack, you are correct. And Aghanim will be required.
If it's Ice Rod, it'll be required because
yeah.
Crystal.
Yeah, you're right. Trinax is up in Turtle Rock. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Either way, if it is indeed any one of those two rods, we're going to be seeing an Agaphite. And AceT knows that. Oh, I don't think Tracy meant that death there. So we're gonna see Lachlan go get the sword. Oh no, Tracy probably did mean that. Right, get me out of Thieves Town. Yeah.
Why is Thieves Town a pendant?
No, Thieves Town's a crystal. So I'm not sure why she'd want to leave Thieves Town. I would maybe it's I have 4 hearts and I don't want to complete this right now.
Okay.
Huh. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, Lachlan getting grabbed by the yapping maw.
Oh. See, the problem with... Go ahead.
Did he get him unstuck?
The problem with the yapping maw is it doesn't actually do any damage to you when it grabs you. The problem is it holds you down in that... Yeah. In that acid there, which does all the damage in the world to you. Lots and lots of damage.
I don't think it would just be gross if the yapping maw also did damage to you. Lachlan right now just trading super missiles for safety. I don't blame him.
I agree.
Oh yeah. This is coming in with like 30 energy into this room. No.
Yeah, he's good now. He's good.
Yeah.
All right, so Sinus coming into the Croc area as ACE0 is heading out.
Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be good for Fire Rod Lock. They're gonna finally find that that morph ball that they really need. So it'd be interesting to see how much of Super Metroid that AceT wants to kind of discover at this point in time. Now that they have the morph ball.
Wow. I'm sorry. Shout out our tracker, MST. There. There's something about the way he said that reminds me of me. Okay. So Ace is checking high jump now. Good old Greg there.
Yeah, this just absolutely makes sense. It's easy. It's not heated. So that's something.
Greg's twin brother as well.
Say what?
There was another 1 rupee in the back. I didn't know. I thought there was... How many? Is that... There's 2 Gregs, right? Is that the only 2?
Green rupees?
Yes.
I think there's like 3. But could be 2. There are 2. There you go. There are 2.
There are 2 Gregs. Thank you.
Yeah, as they're coming in with the correct answer.
All right, so we're getting that hype cave check.
All right, we're going to see a warehouse check here for from A0. And Crocomire down for Sinus. So that means that Fire Rod Locked is going to be onto that morph ball, which is going to be
the boots.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
That is real big. All right, 20 rupees there at Crade Missile. Don't forget that if you ever have to collect all 60 Brinstar missiles in a triple bingo.
Thank you, Scarpin. So it is Ice Rod on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, so that's still going to be required as Trinex holds a crystal. So it's just going to be less. Well, it just locks less.
All right. Apparently, Tracy found a shovel somewhere.
Yeah, I completely missed that, but not getting very much for it. All right, there. If you blinked, you missed that Crade.
No,
never mind. Never mind.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we got a dance here. Oh man, I seriously thought that that A0 had that.
All right, so Tracy checking those bump rocks. Hook
Oh,
shot.
hook shot. Whoa.
And Bombos at bump rock. So Team AceT got a little bit of upper hand on the knowledge and the items right now.
Yeah.
We'll see how quick.
Yeah, I mean, Sinus for Fire Rod Locked is right there, right?
Yeah,
That morph
right behind them.
Yeah, that morph ball is in reach. They can kind of taste it. So we'll see if they can get the really tight short charge, or they're gonna go through Green Gate glitch. Sinus nailed it. All right. So yeah, we'll see. Lachlan gets to do the same thing shortly. Yeah. All right. So
as for right now, I don't see AceT having anything that they will Sinus and Lachlan will not find here directly because they're going to do those checks.
Ooh. Wait. Sinus didn't go check grapple beam.
What?
Sinus did not go check grapple beam.
It looks.
I don't understand why, but Sinus did not go and check grapple beam.
Why in the world?
Like, if Sinus leaves this area, yeah, no sign. Okay, maybe gonna. Why? I don't know why you wouldn't. Or I don't.
Is he going to do it to save? Yeah.
To save? Okay. Save. All right. Well, what's the magic powder? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would have left that room until I checked grapple. Right? Maybe Sinus thinks that you can't escape without grapple beam, which you can.
No, he checked the powder, and he's saving just in case this is not morph ball, or because he'd have no way to get out once he goes this way. When you go through that door without high jump boots or bombs or space jump or or grapple, you don't have a way to get back out of here. So he did that as a precautionary measure in case the powder was the answer. Okay, before he came and checked this, it's really a careful way to do it. But see, now he's going to find morph ball, and he didn't have to do all that.
You don't need high jump and whatnot to get out that way. It's just wall jumps. Whoa! That was gravity suit. AceT just picked up gravity suit in Paradox. That's big.
Yes, that is huge.
That is real big.
So what is there going to be any high jump boots? Also huge in a different way.
Yeah.
Morph is at grapple.
All right. AG and chat telling me I'm crazy on the grapple escape. Oh, I must be crazy.
I didn't say you were crazy. I just said you were wrong.
Well, wrong, crazy.
Maybe you can't. I don't know. And
I'm playing too many randomizers.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing is, my point is, I believe Asdra has described a scenario in which you could do it, except his safety was based on the fact that morph would not be in there, and that's also I need to point out that that's my scenario. Morph would not be in there. He wouldn't have space jump or high jump boots to get out. Now, okay, so see, Lachlan is leaving by this way. Okay, so he gets through that room. He's going to get through this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this room's easy. It's the third room with the ledge, and I still think you can do it.
Do me a favor, make a video so I can study that. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I remember having done it before, but I don't know. I'm doing too many door randomizers these days, so who knows? You get all kinds of weird stuff in door randomizer.
Oh, you could be right. You could be right. I'm being serious. You could absolutely be right. But meanwhile, Sinus is in Bubble Mountain. He's going to want to tank up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, see, by virtue of having that grapple, Lachlan and Tracy are going to have another E-tank, which is going to be really handy at this point. Right, just a big 20 on Moldorm.
Yeah, but that is a crystal for AceT, so one of 14 that they need to pull. Wait, what? There's only 7 in the game. Ah, but both players need to get all 7. Like, there is a lot of stuff open in the Dark World, and people are not checking it. That is a death there for Sinus. Going to that speed booster item. That's a tight item with 1 E-tank. All right, there is 20 rupees in the spiral buzz or bottom of spiral cave here.
Okay. So Tracy check that bottom item, and it looks like she's piecing out, which I agree with.
Yeah,
because I think that technically, I don't know. I don't think the Bubble Mountain or the Bubble Mountain heat runs are not in Logic yet, right? Just Croc.
Not with. I think that's 3 E-tanks, even in Hardline. I think that's 3 E-tanks. We've got Azure and people in chat, and they can correct us for sure. But yeah. So and the other thing here is that AceT, you see, A0 has gravity, so AceT knows where Gravity Suit is, and Tracy can go do some collection in Zelda and pick up the Gravity Suit. And there's so much to explore in the Dark World that's open that basically, honestly, nobody has done yet.
Yeah,
so
I would think you're absolutely right, sir.
Yeah,
I think you're right. All that Dark World open, I would think that you let probably Ace handle Super Metroid, or I mean, they may just split it up and Ace go to Meridia, Tracy go to Wreck Ship.
Could be.
There's that, but everybody needs to be doing something different. I just don't see doing these hell runs in Bubble Mountain right now. Not trying to criticize a team. Well, there's Master
There's a sword. Wow.
So there's your Aga play.
Yeah. The problem is Sinus can't keep it. All right, there's Space Jump there in Main Street. So
yeah. Now.
Oh yeah. All right.
It's wide open.
Yeah, I like this here. Tracy going over to Kraid. Going to be doing Kraid. Yeah, this really opens up a lot in Super Metroid. All right, so it's just some bombs there, crab supers. So yeah, we're gonna see a lot now here. But I'm wondering when we're going to see that Dark World Right?
After a very intense staring contest, Tracy takes down Craig.
Oh, all right. So
Fire
there
rod.
is the fire rod. That Mama Turtle. That's a big find for AceT.
Okay, so let's put this together. We know where Kane is. We've got the fire rod. We know where Ice Rod is. We know where the Master Sword is to give them access to Aga. So right now we are mitts away from them being able to. So this seed is wide open. I swear I would have somebody in Zelda right now doing some stuff.
Well, yeah, because those mitts could be almost anywhere, right? And just
there's a lot of places they could be. I mean, they could be in any of these Super Metroid locations that they're looking at. But I really think I would get some Zelda going. At the very least, doing the dungeons that you can do.
Well, yeah, because then you learn where big key locations are, which means that your teammate can go straight to the big keys. And that's not nothing, right? Especially in dungeons like Misery Mire, where the big key can be literally anywhere, super trolly.
Kane is underneath the Crumble Bridge at Brinstar Reserve. They all found that early.
Yep.
Moon Pearl was at Sasha's closet.
All right, there's a sword there for Lachlan. Gonna be going to see the back of Gauntlet now. All right, Tracy's back in Zelda. I like this. I like this. At least gonna be going over here to Paradox Cave, picking up Gravity Suit. I really, really hope this means more Zelda for AceT. 6 Hearts is a lot more comfortable for things like Thieves Town as well. So,
Blue Mail and Cane of Berna actually makes and half magic and a bottle and Dark World access. So I believe that Spike Cave is now in logic.
Yeah, those would be nice things if AceT had found them. But that'll give Fire Rod Locked a little bit of an edge there in Zelda for the time being. All right, the East Sand Hole not producing anything.
Yes, Kane is known to both teams.
Yeah, both. Lachlan's right over here, going to be able to pick up the Cane of Samaria for the first time. All right, we're going to see a West Sand Hole check here from A0. All right, some power bombs, and I didn't see the other item. Probably not interesting.
It was junk, I believe.
Well, I can't imagine the impetus for resetting it away if it wasn't. So,
I mean, did Lachlan not get that Kane?
No, must have. There's no way. All right, there's a 1/4 of a heart here in criteria power bombs for Tracy. There's no way Lachlan didn't pick that Kane up. I can't. Yeah.
Now there's the Lagarang.
That's true. A red meringue. It's got all the sparkles you could ever want.
Okay, so Lachlan did not pick up that cane. He ran right by it. Well,
wow. All right, there's a bottle there for Tracy.
A0 taking on the snake.
Bot wound. That's something we haven't seen was Bomb Chorizo. So it's interesting. Tracy in here checking out Bomb Chorizo. Oh, Bot Wound, just die, would you? Worst hitbox in the game by far and away.
Oh,
does have charge beam, so not going to be soft locked here.
You have charges. Well,
yeah.
It's just charge ice, I guess it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is just charge ice. So charge ice kind of sucks. I thought somebody had found Spazer Beam, but maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe I'm remembering the bingo tournament, the bingo that I did earlier today.
Okay, so Sinus has collected that gravity suit. He now knows where it is. As his teammate.
Yeah, I mean, that being in Paradox Cave there, it wasn't going to stay hidden for too long.
I wonder when they're going to realize that Lachlan didn't pick up that cage.
Oh, man.
It's going to be an issue.
That could be killer for Fire Rod locked. That could really be killer. All right, E0 going to be going over to Dragon. First, we're going to see the item here in Precious Realm. And it's nothing.
Vanilla Precious Missile.
Yeah, just some missiles.
Oh, that's right. That was an E-tank at the back of Warfare Reserve, so not inconsequential.
Yeah, no. Not at all. And we're going to be seeing some speed booster kills here on Dragon. There's the Cane of Samaria for Tracy. You know, that might be... There's the strategy here is that they're cleaning up as much of Super Metroid as they can to kind of find as much of the Zelda items that they can, so that when they do go back to Zelda, they can just clean up as much of Zelda as possible.
No, this makes sense because they're doing two completely different areas, and I'm not wanting to sound like I'm really criticizing Sinus and Lachlan. I just didn't understand that Bubble Mountain.
I don't think you are. There. Yeah, I think it may have been that they thought it was in Logic, or Sinus and Lachlan both might have thought it was in Logic, and so they thought it was a good idea to go and do that.
I mean, technically, they have enough. There's enough E-tanks available once you got that Morpho. We know that now. That it could have been logical, but practically to do it with that low energy, the time dump. You know, they got the knowledge out of it, but Sinus wasn't able to keep what he found. So, you know, that's a return trip.
Yeah, it's real tough to get through Speed Booster Hallway with a single E-tank.
There was a reserve, and it's still, you know.
Yeah.
Now, if he had Crystal Flash,
ammo,
it might have been a little different, but he didn't.
The one thing I don't think we've seen is the wreck ship.
No.
I mean, nobody has done the wreck ship yet. So it may be that's where we see Tracy go.
There seems to be two trains of thought on wreck ship. Number one is go there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The other is stay out of there if at all possible.
There's
a third. There's Asdra. You get fan-tuned super missiles left, and we'll see you. You just bye, and it works out for him. So you know.
I might check the missiles in wreck ship main shaft.
Tracy has done some Dark World. She's done some Dark Kakariko Village, the front of Thieves Town.
Yes.
She's checked Hype Cave.
Yes, Tracy has checked all of that stuff. We're gonna see a waterway check here for AceT. We see Fire Rod locked Lachlan right in a waterway right now.
Ace here. Okay, Ace is going in the Dark World. He's got that Fire Rod.
Yeah.
It's Skull Woods is a crystal, right?
It is. Yes.
All right, so I'm pretty sure we're fixing to see Skull Woods here from Ace.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, our two pendants in the Dark World are Palace of Darkness, and Swamp Palace. So it's 1 and 2. interestingly enough.
What was that waterway? Did anybody see?
Nothing interesting, I think, because both Lachlan and Tracy have collected it.
Okay. Was a bunch of rupees. Thank you, Ike here.
See, there, our tracker keeping track.
I say it every time I do it. God bless our trackers.
Yeah, for real.
I can't keep up with my own stuff, much less 4 other people's.
I know, right?
Nah.
Yeah, we've got Metroid, MST, and Ike here doing awesome work on the tracker. They're keeping us honest, right? Like the tracker I had earlier today for the bingo tournament was absolutely keeping me honest. I kept like, oh, they've got this card, they've got this square on the bingo, and they're like, no, they don't. They've got to pick up this thing. Must have said it like 5 or 6 times. That poor.
It gets worse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, poor.
From the old man, it gets worse.
Yeah, I'm not that far behind you, my friend. Poor tracker. All right, I'm seeing a blue Brinstar check here for Lachlan. We'll see how far he's gonna go in over here. I would imagine all the way. Gonna be checking the ceiling item, the Billy Mays items, all of it. And
so this is our first look at alpha missiles, isn't it?
Yeah, first missiles. Nobody has picked those up before. And whoa!
Yo! The mitts. That's big.
That is really big. Really, really big. Because
except I think Tracy is about to find them herself. Yeah.
That would be huge for AceT because they've got a.
What was it?
I mean, they've got an edge on items right now. The biggest thing that folks are going to be looking for right now is that letter D.
So, Lachlan heading up to the Billy Mays room, home of the most overused phrase in Super Metroid.
But wait, there's more.
There it is.
That is that room doesn't actually have that. Is not actually named Billy Mays officially.
It's not?
No, it's Brinstar double missile room.
Okay.
But long ago, people started calling it Billy Mays because somebody kept going on about, well, yeah, wait, there's more. And so it got the name Billy Mays that way. I think that was like maybe 2016 or something like that. One of the tournaments back then. Maybe like the Hundo tournament or something like that, or the bingo tournament. No, the bingo tournament you wouldn't have really seen that room that much. I'm trying to think. One of those tournaments back then, where so that's where it kind of got that name from Billy Mays.
So I think we're going to see a wreck ship play here from Silence. Okay, so Tracy has those mitts in hand.
Yeah, that's going to be big for AceT because A0 knows where they are now. Remember, our runners can't communicate. So, okay, Sinus going into the wrecked ship here.
Why did I say what, AG? Why did I say what, MST?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
What, the most overused phrase in Super Metroid?
It is very overused. It's said quite often. All right. So A0 looks like leaving the area of Skull Woods and going to be going into Village of Outcasts.
I think you'll see Ace go ahead and finish out Thieves Town now.
Absolutely. I absolutely think we'll see Ace finish Thieves Town. Meanwhile, we're going to be seeing Wreck Ship here for Fire Rod locked up on Sinus's screen. And I think this is an interesting play because we're not like on those schools of thought that you were talking about, the Wreck Ship. I don't think we're in either of them at this moment, right? I think we're kind of in the middle of the game. We're not early, where we would want to go and check Wreck Ship as soon as possible, and we're not absolutely late yet.
Well, by virtue of the route they needed to take after finding North Ball, this is pretty much an AceT Wreck Ship from Sinus, I think.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. So
I'm happy somebody's doing some Zelda here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Sinus or Lachlan 1 is going to be heading that way soon. Although,
we've been talking about it for a while now, right? It's like do some Dark World, right? You really need to do some Dark World. There's so much open in the Dark World. The other thing here that is a big boon for AceT is they know where the myths are. So kind of most of the missing items in Zelda that they need, they know where they are. The one big item that is standing out to me is of course the bow, which I mentioned earlier. Nobody has a bow yet.
So, I mean, while we're talking about this, medallions aside, technically we're looking at bow and Varia.
Yes.
Wait a minute, is Swamp a crystal or a pendant?
Swamp is a pendant. It is the
so red? Possible that mirror is not required, but
yes, Swamp is the red pendant. And Palace of Darkness is the green pendant. So if they do want to pick up the item from Sahasrara, they will have to go into Palace of Darkness and defeat Helmasaur. So that is one extra item that the Palace of Darkness is going to hold. Palace of Darkness already a lot of items in another.
There's silvers in the back of Alpha Peeves.
Yeah, that's really nice to find, but you still need the bow with that. There's one interesting thing that this randomizer has over the Zelda randomizer. Is that this does not have progressive bows, so the bow and the silvers are separate items. Really nice moonfall there by Lachlan.
It's an interesting route there. Okay, and yeah, Lachlan's gonna do X-ray. I don't think we've seen that. Sinus finding yet another bottle.
So Tracy here in Main Street picking up Space Jump. I don't know.
She's that Fire Rod from Monitor Room as well.
Yeah. Is that what she does here? She comes in, picks up Space Jump, gets Fire Rod, and then goes somewhere else?
And then pieces out. I believe there was nothing else.
There wasn't.
In Meridia. The only difference is Tracy can check Shack Tool. Whereas Ace couldn't, but I don't know that that's really on their radar right now with everything else that is available.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know that I would be super enticed by Shack Tool Spring Ball. Just
keep in your mind that it's there. If Tracy pieces out and goes into let's see. No, she's staying on.
She's at least going up here. This could still be an up to Red Fish Room.
Yeah, that. And on up to Wreck Ship, maybe.
Yeah, and then we'll be seeing what Sinus is doing, or what Sinus is doing from Tracy's screen. So yeah, she did in fact go up to Red Fish Room and is now in the top of Red Tower here. Gonna be checking.
I like this routing. This is really good for what she needed to do.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. While Ace goes on down, he doesn't have his red cane yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get the stuff out of Brinstar that he needs, which I think at this point is pretty much just red cane, right? Is there anything else down there that he needs?
Don't think so. Got the hook shot. Got the yeah. No. Yeah. It's just red cane. And so there's those silver arrows for Tracy. So that means AceT knows where they are. Again, not very useful without the bow, but will be supremely useful once that is located. Because those silver arrows are an insane upgrade.
Yeah. Just missiles at Robot Room. Now, it is interesting to know that while I disagreed with the Bubble Mount Hell Run, at this point, the only other sword that we know about, Sinus and Lachlan know about, but Tracy and Ace do not.
Yeah, it's true.
And right now, that's the only one we have available to do the Aga play to get that ice rod to unlock all of Turtle Rock. And being as how they know where ice rod is, they're not going in there until they have that ice rod in hand.
There's no reason to. There's absolutely no reason to. You go in there and you know you can't complete it. That means you're forcing a double dip on yourself, and that is not in that dungeon.
And I don't see that Sinus has found anything of note in Wreck Ship yet.
No, nothing. We haven't seen Gravity. We haven't seen Wreck Ship Reserve, but so there's 3 more items here, but that's it. Nothing noteworthy has come out of this.
Ice rod is that lumberjack ledge, Sergio.
Yes, ice rod is at lumberjack ledge. Lumberjack ledge.
And it is hard required.
Yep. Gotta defeat Trinax. It is a crystal into a rock.
You're welcome. That's my job. Oh, we missed the hour thing, sir. Well, that's become a habit.
Yeah, we're here. We're here at the hour mark, so we can go ahead and do it now.
Take it away. We're leading a little bit over an hour. Thanks for joining us here on SpeedGaming 3. We are watching a match between AceT and Fire Rod Lock in the Super Metroid Electric Pass Randomizer 2v2 co-op tournament. I'm AG, and I'm joined by Cerberoth, my incomparable co-host, and we got Metroid MST and Ike here doing the tracking for you. Thanks to them and all the team here at SpeedGaming. It's been a pretty good race so far. Pretty wide open. Right now, we're down to only a couple of items from go.
Yeah, so, this is. Oh, go ahead.
So it's looking like we're going to see if Wreck Ship has anything. We're down to the last couple of items there. Beyond that, all the teams have the knowledge of pretty much what they need to complete the game, except for I said Ace and Tracy didn't know about that second sword yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Wreck Ship is a nothing.
Yeah, but they will eventually get to Speed Booster Hallway. So
wait a minute, Sinus didn't even look.
At Wreck Ship Reserve, must have looked at Wreck Ship Reserve. Might have looked at the top.
He didn't look at the statue item.
Excuse me. What? Why would you not do that?
He didn't have enough power bomb.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, dude.
You could farm those. Oh no! I mean, they're really, really low percentage drop from the bugs out front, but you can farm them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The bulls in the wreck ship also drop them. Guaranteed. Oh, that's such a shame. That's that 5 power bombs. Sinus has 5 power bombs.
Okay. All right. Well, at this point, I'm wondering. It looks like he has just decided to abandon it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ace is in
Ice Palace. Yeah, this is very interesting. Gonna be doing an icebreaker here. Oh, that's a great setup for icebreaker. I think I gotta learn that. My setup is completely different, and it takes me like 10 tries to do it. That looks much easier. All right. A Fantoon fight here by Tracy. Fantoon being annoying, as usual. Oh, that looks real good. Oh. Ah. There's a Dark World map check there for Lachlan. And it's going to give Fire Rod Lock the information about the dungeons we've been talking about for a while that AceT already knows.
our first look at Spike Cave.
Yeah, this is our first look at Spike Cave. So, could be making use of that cane.
Oh, Lachlan doesn't have the boots yet.
Bruno.
He doesn't.
Nope.
He can make it though.
Yes, Cane of Burna. Also, doesn't have that half magic that we know is in the pit room. See, that's another one of those half magic. Just really makes that so much easier. All right, and we're going to be seeing a cold stare pretty soon here from AceT. I think we'll go see an iced tea room first, and then drop back down to cold stare.
We haven't seen Dark Death Mountain yet, have we? This is our first.
No, we have not.
So Lachlan should give us our first look at that.
Yes, let's hope so. Right, like there's gonna be the gravity suit here that Lachlan's gonna pick up. Right, Sinus already has that, so they know that's gonna be there here in Paradox Cave. And it's just a.
He's got it. What? No AG. Ice Palace empty.
Yes, Ice Palace thus far has been pretty empty. So I wonder, right? E0 makes the play into Ice Palace.
Oh, thank you.
What's that?
I was thinking Hydro.
Yeah.
I try to, stay engaged with chat and all that, but I wasn't sure, whether I was wrong or he was answering a question. If I go by history percentage-wise, it would mean I was wrong about something.
It was answering a question you asked like 10 minutes ago. The delay is getting you there. So, yeah. So my question here, right? A0 is doing Ice Palace, right? Where does he go? Where does he go next? Right.
Got flippers.
Yeah. Is Misery Mire on the table? No, Misery Mire, no flute, so he can't get there.
He's got a choice. He can do the hell runs.
Yeah.
He can do the lumberjack. The Smith series. Sorry, not lumberjack. The Frog series.
Yeah. So yeah, Misery Mire and Turtle Rock are kind of off the table right now.
He doesn't have the sword to do the Aga play yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
why I take Turtle Rock off the table, and the heated room runs are why I take Misery Mire off the table.
I don't. Do they have cape?
No. No, the Cane of Burna is available. I know at least Lachlan has it.
So they don't have cape for Aga.
Yeah. Here is Hookshot Cave.
Oh!
So far, nothing really in here. But yeah, it's absolute junk. Alright, so A0 gonna do Hype Cave. Nope. Maybe I already. Drake, I think they already did.
Yeah, he's got boots, so he's already done Hot Cave.
Yeah, AC already did. Yeah. Oh, there's an X-ray scope for Tracy in the West Ocean here. All right, there's a quarter of a heart.
Oh, that's right. When Sinus did this, he didn't have space jump or any of that. Okay.
Yep.
So we got to find that Quake somewhere. Okay, so Quake is necessary for Turtle Rock, of course, the one that nobody has.
Yeah. Oh no, if Sinus is trying to farm up power bombs, oh boy, he's way better off going over to the Fire Fleet room. It's just across the way. So, oh, I missed what was on the pyramid. I think it was arrows.
Nothing. But I didn't think about this.
Yeah.
Pyramid fairy play.
Ooh,
the bow. The bow.
That's right. It's Varia for go for AceT. Right?
Now, now as to answer your question of what does he do next? He goes right.
Yeah, go for yeah. Oh man, that's a huge find for AceT. And that makes way more sense with the Ice Palace play, because that gave him the second red crystal to check the pyramid. And oh man.
All right, so what did Sinus miss back here? He missed
Red cane.
No, he missed supers. So this is where we're talking about the items he didn't check. He missed.
Oh yeah. Nothing terribly exciting. There's some money back here, and I think some supers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Tracy finding nothing back over here. So far, wreck ship an absolute bust. Yeah, wreck ship an absolute bust. So Sinus didn't miss anything. There's that E-tank. Sinus doesn't want it. Only having 2. That is shocking, actually. That is seriously gutsy. Fire rod there for Lachlan and Mama Turtle. I'd be very happy to pick that up.
Sinus. Did he not get that cane? Sinus.
No, Sinus did not get the cane either.
Oh no, because Lachlan.
So Sinus doesn't have any power bombs. So Sinus would have to. Okay. Sinus would absolutely have to do the. Yeah, that's been Sinus's problem. Is Sinus has a max of 5 power bombs right now, and he's currently out. So I think Sinus is trying to farm 4 power bombs in like kind of all the wrong places. There is if Sinus goes to the bottom of Green Brinstar main shaft, you can go into the Green Brinstar Fire Fleet room, and
no, don't go in there.
That is no. Nope. Okay, Sinus is now soft locked. That's really unfortunate. Sinus is now soft locked because you can't. Nope, you can't.
No,
and the door is silver because there's a yep.
Dude, where did he save?
Oh, I don't know. That's really unfortunate. really, really unfortunate. You're gonna have to
would
check.
have been better off if he'd have just dropped down when I went in the save room and then started trying to quick drop. Honestly, that's what I'd have done. Yeah.
So for power bombs, right? There's power bombs in the fire fleet room, right? The green blinks are.
Yeah.
So they're guaranteed power bombs.
Free buy.
So people gotta remember that. Where can you get your power bombs in these kinds of things? And that's not like a slight on Sinus or anything like that. There's a lot going on. But like that is something that like when you do randomizers like this, this crossover randomizer, the regular Super Metroid randomizer, the Super Metroid Door randomizer, whatever, you gotta know where you can get your kind of your refills. It's very, very important. Ooh, look at this Aeropod here by Tracy. Looks really good, this setup. Ooh.
Yeah, that mini Moldorm kind of spoiled it for the first time around. So put it on hook.
So looks good. Right? There it is. Oh no, not quite in the pot. I just hate this trick when I miss it.
The Sinus, boy, it looks like Sinus had missed a lot.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, I think that soft lock was really, really unfortunate there for Sinus, and gonna set him back a ton. Yeah, and we can't know what Sinus. Well, Sinus isn't going to be missing anything from Zelda, at least because of the save that the game makes when you cross over. So at least that is something positive to keep in Sinus's favor. But it's the other thing here is that with that reset, Sinus does at least get a refill on power bombs. So the big question is, does Sinus have Phantoon down, or does Sinus have to go back to the wrecked ship?
Ace finding plasma, so any kind of hunt for ammo is now over.
Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. So charge plasma. Even charge plasma ice, while not ideal, is pretty much where you would always love to be, right?
Yes.
All right. That
Tracy taking just a bit to savor the victory over Moldorm before moving over.
Yeah, the Troll Dorm will really get you.
All right, so Ace is heading back to Helmasaur. Now this is kind of big because let's think. You think what else could he do? He turned in the green pendant from here. Eastern is another pendant. I don't know. Have we seen all the items in Eastern? Because it's at the point now of having to do pendants.
We saw Eastern so much earlier. I don't remember.
I gotta be honest with you. I would be tempted. Well, he doesn't have the mirror, so he can't do the combo. I would be almost tempted to go ahead and do Eastern here.
Yeah. Well, so Ace did went to Eastern earlier. I think. I don't think it was Tracy from AceT. So.
But our other pendant is Swamp, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's Swamp.
Which they have full access to.
Yes. Hammer, hook shot. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other kicker, right? Is like there's a ton of items in Swamp Palace. There's a ton of items in Palace of Darkness, and they're both pendants. Do you leave them? Do you go into them? obviously we're seeing Ace go into Palace of Darkness here, and
yeah, I can find that bow, but
I don't think he's found anything.
No, a plasma, but that's not progression. You know, we're about to see what's called Helma, and he'll turn in the green pendant. So
green pendant. So if green pendant ends up being the Varia suit, then this is a absolute cosmic brain play on A0's part. But short of that, I think it's just like all right. I checked some stuff.
I think that if green pendant turns out to be nothing, and I'm sure there's people in chat that's going to disagree with me, but I think if green pendant turns out to be nothing, you probably go to swamp.
Yeah. I actually agree with you on that line of thinking, right? Because again, so many items there. And what are you looking for, right? You need a flute to get the Misery Mire. You need a sword to get...
No mirror. You probably don't go to swamp.
No mirror. Yeah. You need a...
disagree with me.
You know. Yeah. Green mirror. Green's like the green boomerang. Yeah, so anyway, they need the flute, they need the sword, right? Those are the things that they're looking for. I think now Swamp's locked out. We realize that it's heated room run time.
Yeah, that's hell runs.
Yeah, that's where you go.
And then the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to give them the Agaplay with the iTrod, but we have not yet seen Quake, which is what they need to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Turtle Rock.
Turtle Rock.
Is Lachlan doing the... He's doing the...
Shack Tool.
Shack Tool.
This is Shack Tool. Yep. Here in the pants room. Interesting. Annoyingly enough, there's actually 2 copies of this room in the game. Pants room and East Pants room. Super frustrating if you want to hack the game for anything ever.
That powder, I don't know that we've seen that yet.
The powder was in the pantry. That was a pantry missile.
The check. I don't know that we've seen.
Yes. No, nobody has done Magic Bat. You are correct. That is, I did not realize what you were saying there, and it looks like it's just some money. So Tracy not finding anything very exciting there.
Now, if there's something here at Shack Tool, this is kind of huge for Fire Rod Lock, because this is something that could help kind of get them back in, which we'll find out here in a second. And it's
no, it's nothing. Yeah, I mean, imagine if that was like the flute or something, or the mirror, right?
Or Varia.
Varia, of course. Yeah, it could. If it was Varia, that would be. It might have been a death knell for AceT, because they've effectively cleared Meridia, and I don't think they would go back there for a very long time.
That's the last location for them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that it's a death knell, because they're pretty far up on Fire Rod Lock as far as knowledge of all the dungeons and what they have, and but it's definitely have narrowed the gap considerably.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
And now Ace is fixing to find that sword, and will be able to keep it. You know.
Yeah. Usually.
Hypothetically, he'll be able to keep it.
Yeah. Use the bugs here to refill. Then gonna be able to keep the sword. Plus, find the item that is actually there at Speed Booster. So it's kind of a bit of a double whammy, which we have not yet seen what it is. So,
really, it wasn't the sword, or was it at Speed? Was the sword?
The sword is here in Speed Booster hallway. It's in place of the missiles. So we've not seen the item at Speed Booster, I don't think. So definitely wants that.
All right, we're getting a plasma check from Lachlan.
Yeah. All right. So
Power
it's just
bombs.
power bombs. It's not terribly exciting.
Oh, the irony. Had Sinus lived to collect those power bombs and take them out,
yeah,
the entire rest of his run would have been much different.
Yeah, that's something that has been a killer for Sinus. Is just having exactly 5 power bombs for a very, very long time. And I mean, it's not like there are not other power bombs available, so I'm just not sure if Sinus has decided to skip them or
it's just virtue of how his route went.
Yeah, he just hasn't run into them, which kind of sucks because it's
Ace is gonna do wave,
yeah,
and wave beam.
Yeah, I mean that power bombs is definitely what cost Sinus the soft lock. So yeah, over here double chambers. This a really, really annoying room. Luckily having space jump, you can get through
There's
here.
the book.
Can't leave that. That is going to open up Desert Palace, as we have no way to get into Desert Palace right now. So all right, gonna go back to single chamber here through. Oh, all right, through the top door. I was gonna say bottom door, but nope. Went back. This room, interestingly enough, called single chamber. All right, so yeah, this we're gonna save here from A0, and then maybe reserve check, right after some more farming.
Yeah. And then he's out here because he's got that book. He's got that Master Sword.
Yeah, the book and Master Sword are really nice. That's going to give AceT Desert Palace. So another crystal that they've got to do.
I think, can he crystal flash here?
Yes. Yeah, using the reserve, absolutely can crystal flash. A wave beam, and that's big. That's pretty big.
Oh, nicely done, Ace.
Yeah, that was really, 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 really well done. And I didn't even think about that as
the burial bed hasn't been mentioned. I did not want. I was alluding to it when I was talking about them maybe having to do the pendants, but with no.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Varial pedestal. I mean, that is in logic. You can pick up that sword there in the heated room runs, and this is interesting here. A0 gonna go check cathedral missiles.
Oh my god!
Was that what I think it was?
That is.
Oh my!
Huge.
That's
okay.
That's really big for AceT.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
really,
is.
really big for AceT. So that puts them
in
go mode. Yeah, puts them in go mode. Right. Well, no. They need the pendant, or they need the medallion for Turtle Rock. Right. They need Quake.
Go minus Quake.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, at this point in time, it just becomes boss rush and dungeon rush. I think.
Yeah. Ace. If I'm straight to Lower Norfair.
Yeah. If I'm on AceT, this is what I do. I go and complete anything that I can right now, and then just pray that I come across the medallion that I need. And if not, I start my search for it. So
I will be right back, sir.
Yeah, all right. No problem. All right, so Lachlan looking for red cane maybe and not finding it. That's unfortunate. Red cane in a spot where he had opportunity to pick it up, and I'm not sure, it just forgot that it was there, or presumed that he picked it up earlier. Here's a digging game for Sinus. Meanwhile, we see A0 coming into the Lower Norfair elevator. Tracy picking up the maiden. Not much of a maiden as it turns out to be blind. But you know.
Right.
All right. So I did now. If you're AceT, do you go to Misery Mire? You go to Misery Mire.
You need to check that medallion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, 60% chance that he's got it. So.
Plus, desert's a pendant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, desert's a crystal, I think. And
desert is a crystal, but no mirror, so can't get to it.
That's right. I keep
here.
forgetting about that damn mirror.
Yeah, no mirror. It does have the book. The book was our access to desert. So we're not gonna be able to check checkerboard. He's trying to go over to check checkerboard. We're not gonna be able to do that. Not gonna be able to do desert while we're here. We're not gonna be able to.
Unless.
Yeah, unless mirror shows up here. Or it shows up in Misery Mire. So yeah, I think if you can, or if he can open it, I think he just completes it, right?
Yeah, but he can open it.
It is also Quake. Okay.
Yeah. So now you check GT, and by virtue of the beams that you have,
GT is absolutely nothing here.
Yeah.
This is a Ice Wave Plasma GT.
Normality.
You Ice Wave Plasma Charge GT. This is nothing. You just sit in the corner here and just destroy GT. It was like, oh hi GT. You can see, you check all the items and still have enough time to put GT into the corner.
Yeah.
And just ignore those wave beam things that GT is spitting out, because it doesn't matter. GT can't hit you if you were in the proper spot. Yeah, this is nothing. You just leave. Say goodbye.
Very nice hammer moth there.
Yeah, Chase Lachlan did a really good job there. This maybe sinuses might be going to Skullwoods as well.
Plasma was in pod, in the big chest, I believe.
Yes. So there's the Varia suit for Tracy.
She just gets it on the way, so now all that farming is just now.
With that's the benefit of the co-op, right? Has the knowledge from her partner. So the bug net for AceT there in Mickey Mouse Missiles and saying nope, don't want that.
He's right now hoping above all else he can run into a flute, because it would really suck to have to come all the way through here again just to get to Mire.
Yeah, a flute or flute.
Yeah, because picture Quake in desert.
Yeah.
Or all. Of course, now there is the ether tablet has not been checked yet, and they do have access to that. But they've all, pretty much cleared what they can out of Death Mountain, and odds are they will avoid that until they can go back to get into Turtle Rock, would be the the common perception. So they're going to check everything else before they get to that, I think.
Yeah, it's a one-off in a distant location. I would avoid that as much as possible too, because if it turns out to be nothing, it's just a huge time loss. Chase is very happy to find that sword. And we're seeing a purple chest here from Sinus. Going away from the... Oh, yeah, it doesn't have the mirror. Okay, so we're going to...
I don't think he's done Hype Cave yet.
Yeah. We're gonna be taking quite the tour. All right, there's a Plower House for AceT.
Have we seen? Have we seen King's Tomb yet?
Yes, we did see King's Tomb. I forget which one of our runners has checked that, but we have seen that. there's the boots for Sinus. So really nice find there. I think it was either Ace or Tracy. It might have been Ace where we saw King's Tomb.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Hydropower.
Yeah.
Says King's Tomb was a heart. Tracy M. check King's Tomb.
Yeah, there you go. It was not exciting. I do remember that.
First check of catfish, I think.
Yes, this would be our first check of catfish. I don't think anybody's checked catfish yet. It's that lack of mirror, right? Like, it makes these kinds of old locations super, super awkward.
Okay, so by A0 taking care of Ridley pretty easily, and behind Ridley we have
nothing.
No. All right, and Sinus has got the purple chests.
Yep.
And is on his way to get that pack of supers. So
well, supers are good, but definitely not what Fire Rod Locked is looking for.
No.
Not at all.
No, that would be no. So now, let's see. Ace has Fire Flea, the Jail Cell, Hodarabi Missile, and that thing below 3 Musketeers. Or what do they call it in the randomizer? Missile above grapple, missile above wave. Is that what they call it?
Come again?
The missile below the 3 Musketeers, that location in the very randomizer.
I don't
above wave.
I don't know.
Franker Z, yeah. Franker Z.
Yeah, Franker Z. But yeah, I don't know the very randomizer names. I've been dealing with the door randomizer mostly these days. That's what I've been playing. So yeah, if the very randomizer has decided it wants to rename stuff.
Okay, so Tracy going in the desert here. Another heart piece for Ace.
Yeah. And Lachlan back into Super Metroid, so it's going to be interesting if we get to see any of Norfair from Team Fire Rod Locked here.
Well, for one thing, he's going to go get that. He's going to go get that red cane, I think, that he realized he doesn't have.
I sure hope so. All right, there is that just a blue rupee there. That is
and there it is.
Okay, so Hodarabi produces Quake. Really, really good. That room's name is actually Spring Ball Maze Room.
That is go mode and a tempered sword to boot.
And a tempered. Oh man, that is like exactly what Ace wanted. Now, do you go back around to Lower Norfair to go back to Misery Mire from here? Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking, right? Because you're basically right here. It's another potential circle, right? But
you absolutely go back.
Yeah, right. Well, you could. So yeah, you can save and quit out of Zelda, and you get back to the light world because you don't have the mirror. So yeah, I think you absolutely go back to Misery Mire, complete that. That is what AceT seems to be doing here. So I think that's really, really heads up and some lucky finds there for AceT.
Actually needed the big key, I think. But...
for desert, yes, absolutely. You need the big key to get to Lamolus. So you're gonna have to go into the front to get the big key.
Yeah, that's right. Sinus is getting his silvers back. So A0 in go mode. Now it's just a matter of execution and
that puts Tracy in no mode as well, as they are able to. This is a co-op 2v2, so our runners are communicating with their teammate. They're allowed to communicate verbally. They're not allowed to watch each other's screens or anything like that. I don't think they're able to write anything down either. Not that that would be conducive while playing the game.
Is there a rule against writing anything down?
I think it's verbal only. I think it's verbal only. I don't know. There's probably an admin in chat that can correct me on that.
Not that I write anything down, but
well, how do you play the game and write something down? I think it's
as Tracy. Okay.
As Tracy. There you go.
Tracy, is there a rule against writing anything down?
She's a little busy right now.
I don't know exactly how you enforce that rule, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I don't know how they enforce a number of the rules, to be honest. But they do, and our hats off to our admin team who put a lot of work to put these tournaments together. And some of them are doing double duty, right? Because there's this tournament, there's the Super Metroid Triple Bingo tournament that's going on as well, and there's at least the Zelda Randomizer League too. So these people are like all over the place. Some of them. All right, and Science going to be getting that space jump here in Main Street. And we're going to find out. Oh, the big key. And right there off the bat in Misery Mire. That's what you want to see. In go mode, you want to see that key, that big key right there. Because you just come here and do this and check this chest for another key, and it's not. And
although you don't need it.
No, not with that door. You actually don't need it. That door is really nicely placed.
Yeah, Tracy has a lot of game left, but she has the luxury of knowing exactly where she needs to go now.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing, right? The more that AceT does ahead of Tracy, the less that Tracy will actually have to do in the end, right? Tracy's going to be able to benefit from Ace's knowledge, right? That Mire big key, Tracy knows where it is, right? Any other dungeon that Tracy needs to do, Tracy effectively knows where every item that she's gonna need to pick up is going to be. So
what does she have to do? She has to do
ice. She's got to do ice. She's got to get that bow. It's got to do Misery Mire, and she's got to do Turtle Rock.
So
the bow is going to be required for Ganon's Tower. So that still also means that they have to do Aghanim 1 because the ice rod is in the lumberjack cave. So
they will blow through that.
There's a bit of game left. Tracy also has Dragon left in Super Metroid here.
He can run that in with the ice.
Yes, being in Lower Norfair right now, we'll give her credit for Ridley effectively.
No mirror.
No mirror.
She can go the back way and just kill Dragon.
Yeah,
still would be done with it.
Yeah, and from here, I would anticipate that Tracy is going to go to Misery Mire before, or not. Because Tracy's in the worst room of the game right now. So I would have thought
she's got to go all the way through to get her.
You know what? Maybe Tracy wants Tracy's got to get the Quake medallion, and then there's the sword, right? So then Tracy will have to come all the way back around, as well. So yeah, Trace will do Misery Mire while she's down here.
Oh
just
like
absolutely. Ace did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's conceivable that she could have just looped around this time and did it, but I wouldn't see the point in that. The best thing to do right now is just go ahead and get Ridley out of the way.
Well, she'll pick up Quake and the Tempered Sword after Ridley. Right there, they have no effect on Ridley, and going all the way up there is awkward.
It would be a lot slower because then after Mire, she'd have to come back in and come all the way back down to Ridley and escape again.
Well, even then, I would think you would do Meyer after Ridley, right? You just go get those, and then you have them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do Ridley now is the way you do it.
Yeah, exactly. I think you and I are seeing this on the same on the same wavelength there. All right, Lachlan over here at the wreck ship. This it's interesting. Sinus already did the wreck ship, so Sinus knows that the wreck ship is full of trash. Maybe this is some checks that Sinus we think Sinus missed earlier.
Yeah, Sinus did not check
wreck ship reserve,
and he didn't check the statue. So
yeah, this all the bowling alley. All those items are all in the bowling alley.
Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate. It is kind of unfortunate. Otherwise, Lachlan could have just had a go mode wreck ship.
Yeah, exactly. So costing. Until you pointed it out, I didn't realize that door when you enter in the bowling alley here, it turns silver.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's somewhat of an issue in door rando.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's right. Not anymore.
All right, there's some super missiles there for Lachlan. Not, I guess he is interested in them. I'm gonna bring total up to 35. That's pretty decent total, 35 and 20 rupees. Probably disappointed to see that. And a Ridley fight here for Tracy. So, all right, your team fire rod locked. Where are you going? Right, you're missing the bow. You're missing the various suit.
Well, Sinus, I think, doing this ice palace play, I think he's keying in maybe on Pyramid Ferry, which is what they need to do.
Yes.
Lachlan, at this point, I'm wondering if they're going to, now that he's cleaned up the top part of Super Metroid and got his red cane, I would kind of expect to see him head down towards Norfair, because that's pretty untapped by them. Sinus died.
Yeah. That's what I hope. They do know that the second sword is down there. And so that's certainly something. They have
on there.
Oh,
and
no,
Lachlan is
going back to Zelda.
Yeah, because you just get the mountain.
Oh, get the mountain. Yeah, it's so much faster. You're right.
Now, let's hope that what Lachlan does is starts off with checking Cathedral Missile first, because that's going to remove the whole Hell Run part out of the whole equation.
Yeah, they don't know what that is. And Lachlan has five E-tanks. Yeah, so plus at least one reserve. So that's plenty to go and check Cathedral. And I like this. I like this because this is a save, and this says to me, check Cathedral. Because if Cathedral's junk, you reset and you go through to Bubble Mountain via Frog Speedway.
Yeah, he's checking. Yeah, so he
that's
knows
fine.
That's just an E-tank.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
They don't know what that is. You just go through that way and check it. And now Croc Escape is it's
Wait,
either.
but they haven't done ice. Yeah, they haven't done ice and Crumble Shaft yet. So.
Yeah, no, they haven't done that. But again, Lachlan now can reset if these are not if these are uninteresting items, which I believe they are.
You may actually see him do this and then go around to get that other E-tank. You may see him do that.
Maybe. I mean, it's a 6th E-tank if you're thinking you have to run. Yeah, that shield is not very interesting. That's what you need right there. Trace that Quake. Yeah, the 6th E-tank, if you're convinced that you have to do more heated room runs, is certainly something that you would probably want. At least want to keep in mind. Here's going to be the Tempered Sword for Trace. That's going to be really nice for her.
Ace, meanwhile, is starting his Aga run.
Yeah. All right. So there's yeah. Okay. So there's the reset there for Lachlan. And this is going to take back to the Frog Speedway save room. And so I think this is the next move here for Lachlan is go to Cathedral. And
nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
He stayed there so he could reset if that was nothing, and then he's going Frog Speedway.
No, I think you go to Cathedral.
With that loadout, I probably would. Or maybe what he's thinking is, you know,
he's pretty through
full.
The back way.
He's pretty full, and he can save with that full energy loadout, which gives him the reset option on any rooms that there's nothing like Norfair Reserve. But then he didn't save, so never mind any of that crap I just said.
Yeah, okay. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. The save at Frog Speedway, right? It's just, to me, Wave Beam is really nice. To me, if the save it at Frog Speedway, like, I don't know. I don't.
He did that in preparation for doing Ice Beam and Crumble Shaft, so he can
absolutely. And I agree with that 100%. I just think Cathedral missiles should also have been routed in at that point in time.
With his loadout, maybe. But understand, Cathedral missiles is the one check he's going towards. He's going towards the density right now. Plus, he knows where that sword. He knows that sword is there. Sinus told him.
But so yeah, that's true. But so that you know that's not what you're looking for, right? Which you're not looking for the sword because you know where that is. You're looking for the Varia suit. You're looking for a mirror, a flute, a bow. Sinus is going to find the bow shortly, but
Tracy did not go to. Oh, she's getting the bow for the Vitreous fight. Okay.
Yeah. With silvers, I think this is absolutely fine.
I mean, she had to go back through anyway. It's not that big of a difference. All right. So, and isn't this where the book was? In Wave.
The book. Yes, the book is in Double Chambers.
Dude.
I'm sorry, it's in Wave. It's a Wave. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He can Crystal Flash.
You're right.
Fill up. So, okay, now, go back. Fill up.
Yeah, absolutely. Fill up. Yeah, Lachlan definitely wants to fill up before going to Wave Beam. Double Chambers, right? If you mess that room up, it just absolutely can kill you.
Well, he can Crystal Flash, but I'm saying he doesn't know it, but his next port of call is going to be Lower Norfair.
Yeah.
So he might as well fill on up.
Presuming he does not forget about Cathedral missiles. Please don't forget about Cathedral missiles. Please don't forget about the Cathedral.
That would be tragic.
That'd be devastating.
Sinus doing the logical thing. I'm finding that bow head in the pod. That is absolutely logical at this point.
100%. Yeah, I like this. This is what we saw Ace do earlier. And it's kind of the leader. Now, we know that Plasma Beam is really the only thing that's in here, which is great, but in and of itself, not the biggest draw to come into the green pendant. Yeah, that you need there, Lachlan. That's going to be your Desert Palace access. So that's really good for Fire Rod locked here.
Yeah, because this, as long as Lachlan checks Cathedral missiles, they are right on path for go mode. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't think it's going to be soon enough. But
now I like this. The save here, Bubble Mountain. This is fine. And then the go and check Cathedral. Only has 107 energy plus whatever's in reserve. But yeah.
You get across.
Well, honestly, if
that quickly, you're gonna use your reserves. It's gonna trigger. It's
gonna trigger. That's not
drop
good.
You in that freaking lava.
Yeah, that's.
No, it didn't. Okay.
That would be absolutely.
And now you get the news, man. You should have gone this way, dude. You are pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 6. Is that 6 or 86?
86.
Think. No.
Yeah, it was 86 because that 20 made
okay, so yeah, it's 106 now. So yeah, it was 86. All right. That's pretty close. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my wanting to go to Cathedral Missiles was just me knowing where Varia Suit was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. There's a pull, at least to me, to do it the way that Tracy did it. But I don't know. I always hate going into Cathedral when I don't have Varia Suit. So I want to go in there, see what's there, and kind of get it out of the way.
Okay, Ace. Oh yeah, Ace has got to do
Phantom. Yeah.
Phantom.
Yeah, Ace is not going to do anything in the wreck ship.
What or silvers?
Yeah, this is going to be silvers for Ace. Absolutely. It just makes everything faster, right? Everything that Ace has left to do.
Because he has to go to wreck ship anyway, MST, and it's just a little drop down right here to get his silvers.
Yeah,
it definitely saves time over silverless Ganon.
Absolutely. You know where they are. Yeah, go get them. This is not that far out of the way. And if Ace is anywhere uncomfortable with silverless Ganon, you can go get him. Go get him. No, you don't want that, Ace. Right? This removes any doubt of the silverless Ganon fight. Now
I'm going to rebut that with apparently to Ace it makes a difference, and I'm going to demonstrate the fact that Ace took the time to go get him. So apparently, I was talking to MST.
Yeah, okay. I'm sitting here going on about like going to get him and it making the Ganon fight better. I don't know. Yeah, I think just you go and you get them. You go and you get them. You know where they are, right? Unless they're absurdly out of the way, you go and you get them, and you don't worry about the Ganon fight. Half magic, silver arrows, right? Like,
yes,
nice
ocean fly.
Real nice ocean fly. That's something you don't see a lot these days. Real nice.
Really studying that menu. It looks like we have some. But it looks like Tracy is.
I think Trace's stream is having some difficulties. Yeah, this is our runners are required to record their play.
The blue mail. Okay.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Ace went over here to check this.
No, he knew it was there because Tracy has already been here.
Oh, Tracy's already gotten it. Okay. Well, that's not where is that where Lachlan got the blue mail from? Because I'm pretty sure didn't somebody from Fire Rod Lock get a mail upgrade? Yeah, and they got it in Gauntlet.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They got it in the back of Gauntlet. So, yeah. All right. Well, there's our two armor upgrades for Zelda. Both hanging out in Super Metroid.
Come right up over the 2-hour mark.
Oh yeah, you did it the last time. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. So, welcome. You are watching the Super Metroid Link to the Past Randomizer 2v2 tournament. We have Team AceT featuring AceT and Tracy M versus Team Fire Rod Locked, which consists of Sinus and Lachlan. They are playing against each other in this awesome co-op match. Here on the comms is, of course, with me, Ancient Gamer, and I am Cerberoth. And we're here on the SpeedGaming channel. Thanks to those folks for putting us on. All our awesome admin team putting us on. We have Acre and Metroid MS3 on Tracker, putting everything up on screen so it's proper, because I wouldn't be able to do it.
MST notably doing double duty as Tracker and Monday morning quarterback here. So, shout out to him for all the extra effort.
This tournament is just heating up. We've had our qualifiers, so this is the beginning of this tournament. All the teams who are in this have qualified to get into this, and they have been practicing really, really hard. They're allowed to talk to each other in cooperative, but they are not allowed to watch each other's screens. At least I also don't think they're allowed to communicate via text, but that has yet to be confirmed by someone who actually knows the rules better than I do. Oh man, Moth being really annoying here for Sinus. All right, there we go. Great. Moth. I think seriously, Moth is just the worst boss in this game.
In that room.
Yeah. Oh yes. Well, that's fair. You wanna do a boss randomizer for Z3? Moth becomes pretty easy when
the outside of that room is
else.
Sweet revenge.
Yeah. All right.
And I agree with MM2.
Yeah.
All right. So Ace is headed into Turtle Rock, his final dungeon. Lachlan, meanwhile, is clearing out ice because now he knows that's what he needs to do to get that bow, and it's also a crystal that they're going to have to do. Sinus is coming out of Skullwoods, another crystal that he's got taken care of. Now, unfortunately, Fire Rod Lock still checking items.
Yeah, Fire Rod Locked does still need what do they still need? They found the Varia suit. They have the bow. They know where the ice rod is.
They need
to Quake. Yes. They need Quake. Yeah, and we know that that's in Lower Norfair. Something that they have not yet continued to do. Because Lachlan, who has the capability to do that on Fire Rod Locked, is here in the Ice Palace. I'm working toward the bow, and that's probably I'm working toward the bow so I can have that silver hours for Vitreous when I go back and clear out Ridley.
That he's really hoping to find a mirror.
Maybe.
So he is. He's going to go anyway, but he's really hoping to find a mirror for when he does his Lower Norfair dive and comes out. You really want that. He's got the red cane, he's going to need to go get that Bombos because he doesn't know at this point what Meyer is, but I would expect him to do that before he goes, so he would have 2 out of the 3. It's not going to help him, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah, that was interesting. Lachlan had Cold Stare in the corner and then kind of let it out, I guess, to do sword spins on it.
He's being sporting about it.
Yeah, well, I guess I think Lachlan wanted to do sword spins. The sword spins do more damage to the puffs, but you can't keep it in the corner if you're going to do sword spins.
Put those things in the corner and just beat them senseless. That's what you do.
That's what I like to do when I can stick it in the corner. And even if it's just sword swings, and sure, I'm there for longer, but I'm there a bit safer. So yeah, I like that.
Now here's Sinus going for his Varia.
Yeah, this is gonna be good for Fire Rod locked. Oh yeah, for all right. Okay, AceT3 gonna be going to check the big key chest for the big key. Is this even randomized? talking about a phrase that is also overused.
What are those?
Yes. All right, that was pretty heads up there. Ace using the magic powder there to turn the anti-fairy into a fairy and refill a bit. A little bit of magic for a lot of bit of life.
Yeah, that's a great little refill spot there.
Yeah, 100%.
In Turtle Rock.
Well, yeah, Turtle Rock's filled with so many anti-fairies. Just having the magic powder is an unbelievable thing.
No, Ace, no. Okay. What you stand to lose far outweighs what you stand to gain by skipping big chest. Yeah, do not do that.
I mean, no. He only has one key. You need two.
Yes.
Yeah, you need two at this point in time. I always do that. I do exactly what Ace was doing. I'm like, yeah, I got my one key. I'm good. And then I get hosed because the other key is here in big key chest. This time, Ace not really going to be punished. Getting an E-tank. There's a Bombos medallion in there for Lachlan.
Just now on his way here. Because he saved and quit from Dark Kakariko, went to Death Mountain Portal, and got his Varia.
Cannot. So those Namahe there in Lava Room, they're pretty interesting because you cannot kill them, you cannot freeze them. They will always shoot. They're basically immune to everything.
Oh, you can freeze them if you have plasma ice.
All right. Well, you cannot freeze them with ice charge.
No.
Because Sinus,
if you have
Sinus
plasma, you can freeze them.
Yeah, Sinus was not doing it. Yeah. But yeah.
Sinus did not get his Master Sword or his book.
No, not yet. I think Sinus might be thinking to do that on the way out of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, probably.
The other thing here is Sinus is gonna be jumped up as swords a lot on the way out of Lower Norfair, because Sinus is going to get the Quake Medallion and the other sword. This is interesting. Sinus is going to go over here to Acid Pit Room, and
yeah, he has space jump.
Do this. Well, yeah, he's going to do it in the kind of the normal way, the intended way, because he had space jump. So
did he get plasma from?
Yeah, Sinus got plasma because Sinus went into Palace of Darkness. So we should be seeing Sinus shoot plasma beam.
I just don't think he's turned it on yet.
You do have to turn it on in the SMZ3 randomizer because the potential with picking up plasma and Spazer in Zelda and then them both being automatically on, and then you have problems. They did, I think, patch out space-time, but still, I don't think the game likes that.
Get your guesses in, guys.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that.
13. I'm 13.
13. All right. 13, eh? We got 17.
I tier took MM2's. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna see a Ganon's Tower here for Ace. So this is gonna be it for Zelda for Ace. Still has to wrap up Super Metroid though.
But still got to be feeling really good about this time.
Oh yeah, 2:13 coming into Ganon's Tower. That's man, I'd be beside myself, frankly.
So 1 and 2 are no good.
Yeah.
Both hands on the keyboard, MST.
All right, so Sinus coming over here to Misery Mire. Now, Fire Rod Lock does know that Quake is the medallion that locks both Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. So they're going to have that information. They're not going to find it here in the chests, the swamp chests here.
So 3 is no good. 4 is a heart piece. 5. Coming up on 6, which I think was Ikir's guess. 6 is a missile pack. No. And 7 is a small key.
Yeah, that was a guess in chat as well.
Next is 8, which was Shadow Stick's guess.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we all know why. Six was afraid of. Seven.
Wait, what? Did I miss the 7?
What? No, you were talking about 8. So we're on. I was poorly telling a very bad joke. Here's number 9. Oh. We're gonna go into the randomizer room, and that's gonna be
7 was Morph Ball Bombs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
9 down.
Yep.
8 was Morph Ball Bombs. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay. That was the fireball room. Spring ball. Really 11, nice to have.
12 and 13. No, I lose.
We did get a couple of 22s here.
Yeah.
I don't.
Next up is 17,
mm-hmm.
which was Surger's guess.
Yeah. That's I think that's what's left here. We're at 17 or 22 for our guesses. All right.
Hope Tracy is okay there.
I'm sad at this. Lachlan is going into Palace of Darkness here. I just Sinus has knowledge of what's in Palace of Darkness, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that was 14.
I don't know what the draw would be to go in here.
Plasma.
Is that? I guess that's it. But did Sinus turn it on?
No,
Sinus using it
Lachlan wants it.
Yeah, no, I get that, but Sinus is.
Yeah, I don't know why Sinus turned it on.
I don't
15,
know. Yeah.
16 is Cape, and 17. No.
Oh boy. 22 it is.
Well, they're still right side.
Oh, it's gonna be in it's gonna be in tile room. Alright, Sinus into Norfair farming room.
Yeah, not having mirror does suck.
Oh yeah, not having mirror just really makes things really super awkward. It'll probably be up in validation chest.
Mm-hmm. But that's actually pretty rare. A mirrorless seed is fairly rare.
I mean, that is where we're sitting. So
yeah,
a mirror at this point in time doesn't do anything, even if they
no,
do
that's what I'm
find it.
saying.
So.
It's a seed. Yeah, that's fairly rare.
Yeah. There's a Ridley fight here for Sinus. Padding away with super missiles. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't want to go too super happy there. Then he was shot a couple into Ridley's back.
18, 19, 20. It is 20.
There you go.
21. Okay.
Could have been 21 there. If Ace picked up the other chest first.
So 20 is the winner. So by the arbitrary
Ace.
Price is Right rules that we go by here, that's going to be Surger.
Yeah, Ace using the death warp there to save a whole bunch of time having to walk out of that room, walk all the way back around. That's pretty heads up.
That's
Hmm.
Not having mirror.
Yeah.
In GT stuff.
And yeah, this right here is why you our runners wanted the bow.
Wait a minute. What is Lachlan doing? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Did Sinus not finish Pod? Is that what it is?
I don't think so. I don't think Sinus actually finished Palace of Darkness. But I don't know. They don't know that if Sinus didn't finish it, then they don't know that there's nothing in here. So I don't know, but at this point in time they have other options available to them. So I don't know what the draw would be to go in here. I mentioned that earlier.
I get the plasma.
Yeah,
I would leave plasma at this point, but
yeah, I mean, I think I would too, right? Like, ammo is pretty good.
Yeah, turning in the green pendant, that's right, because Sinus did not. And I don't think either one of them checked PED. They couldn't, so.
Well, those are super trolly blue horse heads there for A0. Alright. There's a fire fleet check for Sinus. Get that quarter of heart. Not very interested in that. This is where it's going to be good for Sinus. Because Sinus is going to be able to get the two swords that are over here. One in
based on the way that Sinus has been running minimal, I'm gonna say that he's gonna get that second sword and call it quits at that.
No way. He's gonna find the sword at Frank Z, and Tempered Sword is a massive difference over Master Sword. So even running minimal, I would still think you want.
I would agree with you. I'm just saying what I think he's going to do. We'll find out in a minute if I'm wrong. It won't be very long right now before we find out.
That's true. That's true. I just can't see a reason to leave Tempered Master Swords because it is such a massive difference in sword quality.
I'm factoring in some things like it's 222, and they've got to be feeling the push right now. They have to know they're.
Yeah, that's true, but the sword isn't that far out of the way.
I mean, he may go get it. I just don't know, but based on the minimalistic plays he's been doing so far, I don't know. He may just book.
Yeah, I skipping some of the E-tanks that he has earlier were.
Yeah, he's got 3 at this point,
Yeah. Right, there was one in the back of a Green Brinstar Reserve, and just skipped it. And that there's no fanfare. There's that mirror. Right? This is what I say. It was an invalidation chest.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that called validation chest because it activates the flag that says you have defeated Moldorm. So.
No, he's going for it. You're right.
Yeah, the sword quality I think is.
Oh, I agree with you. I went and got it. I'm just saying, based on what he's playing, it's a possibility he does it.
Yeah. But I think so. I don't know if you're looking to save time. I think getting the sword saves you more time than skipping it.
Now you want power bombs?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised at that pickup with 25 power bombs now. And having run most of the game on 5. All right. Here is a Ganon for a 0. Blue mail, tempered sword, silver arrows. This is not going to be too bad. And we've got a bit of a police there. Reference to the police, the band, that is. And their song, Don't Stand So Close to Me. Ganon telling you to back off.
All right, chat letting us know that Tracy just started Trinex.
Oh, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Yeah, this tempered sword. Yeah, see, it makes a huge difference here in this Ganon fight. And we'll see if Ace will absolutely use the silver arrows. So that'll also make a big difference.
Yes, to the annoyance of MST.
Hey, listen, you know what? When you are here 225, right? You want to do, yeah, did you find the arrows in Red Tower? You want stuff. You want, yeah, not caring about
oh, nice triple.
Wow.
Tracy just finished Trinex.
Yeah. All right.
So is Tracy headed to GT?
If Tracy has finished Trinex, I'd imagine she's going to GT now.
All right, get your G's in chat for Ace.
Yeah, that is. That is absolutely 1G there for Ace. Still gonna have to go and beat Mother Brain. So we've got the other half. I think Ace actually has to go over to the wrecked ship as well. We don't have Fantoon marked on his tracker. Our trackers have been very good about this stuff, so nope, Ace going to the left, so must know something we don't know.
What? Ace what? Ace has already done Fantoon.
Yeah, Ace must already be done Fantoon, right? The way Ace has been playing, I can't see a world where Ace has to backtrack for Fantoon. Could very well be, but we'll find out pretty quickly here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ace is done.
See ya.
Yeah, Ace is indeed done. So. All right. So we see Sinus here in wandering around the castle tower. This is going to lead Sinus to the ice rod, which absolutely necessary item for them. We're going to have to pick that up. Going to both Sinus and Lachlan are going to have to pick that up, and go and defeat Trinex up in Turtle Rock. So I think this is going to lead Sinus to Turtle Rock after this, maybe. although it does not have Misery Mire down yet. I would think that you would want to go to Turok after, kind of like what Ace and Tracy have done. Go to Turok after you've completed kind of everything else in Zelda. Alright, we'll see if we get a baby skip here from Ace. 7 E-tanks and at least 1 reserve. Alright, we're getting an update here. Tracy is in Gauntlet.
I'm about to say, if that worked, that would be the most unorthodox baby skip I've ever seen.
Yeah, that update may be a bit ahead of us. The runners are on a 10-minute delay here, so what we're seeing here is 10 minutes behind their actual stream.
Well, they're watching Tracy's stream, which apparently has been fine this whole time. It's a problem with our broadcast, so what they're seeing is delayed by 10 minutes. So that's it's current. They wouldn't be ahead of us. They'd be right where we're at.
Well, yeah, there's the 10-minute delay, and then there's the restream delay. There's actually a delay in the restream. It's not 10 minutes though, so but it is a bit of a delay for the restream to do its thing. So it would still be slightly ahead of even us as the commentators. So, all right, here's that Aga 1 there fight there for Sinus and Ace coming into Mother Brain 1. Lachlan finding a bunch of swords. I hope.
It did look free. Still waiting on that free down back video there. MST. Eagerly awaiting, might I add.
Free down back video? What am I missing?
Okay, you want a down back premium. It's a conversation. MST does the down back Zeb skip and says it's free.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of a fight against Mother Brain here for A0 with this Ice Wave Plasma charge. Meanwhile, Sinus coming back to the mountain here. This is going to be going back to Business Center, I believe. So we're going to be seeing some lower Norfair here from Sinus. And Lachlan going to be going down to lower Norfair as well. Actually, no, wait, why? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Sinus already has Ridley completed. Oh, you know what? Might go to lower Norfair for Misery Mire. Sinus does not have that completed yet.
Yeah, I think Sinus is rushing
Turtle Rock.
But to see if he can find Flute or something like that.
So Flute's not... Well, Flute might be there. We haven't seen a whole lot of Turtle Rock. From Ace, we saw basically a go mode. And does Sinus have the Ice Rod? Are we just missing that on our tracker?
Yeah, he did. He did. Aga.
You did Aga, but did he go and pick up the Ice Rod?
I don't know.
Yeah. No.
No, he didn't. What?
So, I really don't. I mean, yeah, that menu made it infinitely clear. I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. Did the Aga did 90% of the work to get the Ice Rod to come up here, and if you're gonna come up here, you might as well complete it. This forces a double dip into this dungeon, and
I think did he? No, he's going in. Okay, so
yeah, I don't understand at all. Right?
Get your guesses in, because I'm more interested in these guesses than the big key. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. And A0 has defeated Mother Brain.
Well, I mean, we're going to have a number of interesting things to talk to our folks about. So,
So Lachlan is going to get marked. Do they realize they're in go mode?
They must. Right? Lachlan is... No, Lachlan still needs the ice rod, right? Sinus...
No, but they know where it's at.
They do, yeah. I mean, they saw it so much earlier, they may have forgotten. And that might be...
Why would Sinus even do AGA? You know, if he's forgotten what he had to...
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Because I can't... If you do AGA, you know where Ice Rod is, and then you go get it, and then you come up here. That makes a lot more sense to me. So we're gonna have to ask about why we're gonna have to ask Sinus why he came up here.
All right, and here we go.
Yeah, this is going to do it here for Ace.
GG's in chat for AceT, finishing in first place with an official race time GG time of 2 hours, 34 minutes, 39 seconds. Really well done. Really well done there.
Yep. Some people asking in chat here about Tracy's stream. Her stream is actually working. The restream is just broken here. So she is she was in Gauntlet some time ago, so I'd imagine she's a bit past that, maybe to AGA 2 by now. Meanwhile, we're seeing Sinus run through Turtle Rock and Lachlan in Misery Mire. So the Misery Mire play here, I really like. I like this. You need to do it. Get it out of your way. We will we'll get a chance to talk to our runners once our match is completed here.
Hey, Tracy, meanwhile, is on the Ganon fight right now.
She still has to defeat Mother Brain too, so yes. She'll have 1G. Yeah, see those silver arrows? Like, this is why you picked them up, man. Right here. Vitreous. Nothing.
Tell MST. Man.
I'm telling chat. Anybody who's listening to the sounds of my sultry voice.
About why you pick up silver.
Yeah, exactly. Pick them up. They're there. Pick them up. Alright, so we're going to see Lachlan save and quit. Going to be coming around. Has Thieves Town left to do? Is that accurate? Has Thieves Town left to do and Turtle Rock? So if Lachlan still has Thieves Town left to do, I would think this is where we see Thieves Town. And then from there we're going to see Castle Tower and Turtle Rock.
So Tracy has defeated Ganon.
All right.
Take my word for it. He's in chat for Tracy.
Yeah.
And Tracy only has 6 real E-tanks. So stand-up is not an option. Although I don't think Tracy went and got the plasma beam.
Yeah, I don't remember her going into Palace Darkness earlier. It's something she may have done after Ice Palace, but
nope.
I don't know. Tracy really knows all the maths on what you need for ammo for Mother Brain, so
he's got 75-35 plus
yeah,
charge, wave, ice. She's fine.
Yeah, she's good. She's fine. Charge wave ice is not that great, but like I said, Tracy knows all the maths on that, so she's got that on lock. All right, so Lachlan going to be going back to, or going to be going around Thieves Town here. Gonna have to take care of Blind. I'm kind of surprised that this this kind of a being something that Lachlan has put off this so late. Oh, excuse me. This this one of those dungeons that I think you go and you don't do much earlier.
Silence taking a death, but got that portal.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that was on purpose. Looking for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I can tell you what he's going to be looking for in a minute.
We're looking for a key for sure. Looking for a key. There's the map, and oof. Yeah, this is why you open up the door at the bottom.
And there's the key.
Yeah, there's that key. Yeah, that's always the kicker when you do a laser bridge. Like your key is either at the top or at the bottom. It's like pick your poison for which chest you're gonna check last, because that's where it is.
The way to know is if you get the safety save, it's at the top. If you don't, it's at the bottom.
Yeah, of course.
That's the way that works.
Yeah, the game just it dynamically moves the key when depending on whether you get that or not.
All right, so Lachlan has defeated Blind.
Yeah. So that puts Lachlan at 6 crystals. Only needs Turtle Rock now. So we're gonna be seeing Castle Tower here from Lachlan, saving Quit and to Link's house, or Samus's house in this case, and yeah, run up Castle Tower, go get the ice rod. And yeah, Sinus realizing I don't have that ice rod. This is really, really unfortunate. Really, 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 really unfortunate. So yeah, that forced double dip there.
Yeah, that was a little trolly. That morph ball location, a little trolly.
Yeah,
I mean, the double dip was just mean. It put it just right there where when you just after you got finished going in there and saw that you can't do it, it's like, oh, here it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just
yeah. So Tracy here on Mother Brain. All right. Yeah, Lachlan wandering around here through the Castle Tower maze. This exactly what we expected Lachlan to be doing. Now, Sinus still has Misery Mire to do, as well as Desert Palace. So that's actually a lot.
Yeah, things do happen. I had one where I forgot to bomb the hole, in Thieves Town because I'd played so many randomizers, boss shuffles. I was used to not doing it, and then went back in Thieves Town for the simple fact that I forgot to bomb the hole and forgot to bomb the hole again.
Yeah, that's you are just used to Randomizers.
It's frustrating is what it is.
It really is. Really is.
Good old case of classic AG rage that day. All right, so Lachlan is making his way through Aga.
Yep. And we've got Tracy's stream back too, so we can see that she's on Mother Brain.
Yep.
Pounding away. Has 14 supers in the hole there. That's going to be for when Tracy really wanted 15, but when she gets Mother Brain into the catch up here, she'll probably take a couple of extra shots, and then use all these supers, and that will get Tracy into the beam. Yeah, we'll be really careful right now. Get Tracy into the rainbow beam here, and there it is. Tracy's good. Fine. Yeah, she's good.
She is good.
She's good. Into the cutscene here. Has exactly 3 energy tanks, so doesn't need to take any damage anymore either. So, right into the cutscene here. Just have to wait it out. No big deal. So, yeah. Then it'll be on to Hyper Beam, 36 shots, Mother Brain 3, and that'll call it a day for Trace.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for Fire Rod Lock. They had some really tough deaths that set them back.
Yeah,
Sinus especially.
Yeah, Sinus's soft lock was particularly devastating. And some of the item placements were not conducive to the way that they decided to go around the world. Oh, Sinus just missing that halfie, getting bonking on the door as it opened. Man.
Yeah, and some unfortunate forgets. Sinus has had a rough race.
Yeah,
Sinus
absolutely.
has had a rough race.
Absolutely. All right, there's missiles here in the precious room. For Sinus, going to be going over and defeating Dragon. Alright, wow, Trace. Alright, there's Mother Brain 3 down for Trace. So it is just an escape here for Tracy. Wait, did Tracy never pick up the hook shot? It wasn't actually required. That's really interesting. Alright. Drive tracker just marking it anyway. She probably got it. Okay, Lachlan traveling around here on the mountain. It's going to be going over to Death Mountain. Or Death Mountain. Turtle Rock. Already on Death Mountain. Gonna be going to Turtle Rock. The last crystal that needs. The other 3 dungeons, all the pendants. So this has the ice rod, had the fire rod in hand, ready to go. So gonna be going in there. Not opened up yet for Lachlan. So gonna need to activate the Quake to open it up. Already opened up for Sinus. Meanwhile, Sinus is floating around here in Meridia, taking care of Dragon. Got that down. He's going to have to go back and take care of Phantom.
And Tracy finishing in second place with an official race time, GG time of 2:48.34. Congratulations to her, and congratulations to Team AceT.
Yeah,
taking down this race. They will move on in the winners bracket.
Yeah.
And tough race for Silas and Lachlan, who are finishing up now. Had some challenges, but it looks like they got things handled. And hey, we're joined by Tracy and Ace. GG, guys.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
Thanks, GG.
So I gotta start by saying I was really nervous at the beginning, so mistakes were made, but
fair enough.
You probably noticed a point. I wonder how many people were yelling at us. So we had Dark World access. So Ace went over to Croc, which turned out that it was a really good play, but we failed to notice that we had Hammer, Glove, and Moon Pearl, and I started to farm to go to Zora while Ace went to Croc because we're like, well, Croc's in Logic, we should look at that. And then about 2-3 farms in, I'm like, Ace, we're dumb. He's like, why are we dumb? I'm like, because we have Dark World access. So that's when I just started going into the Dark World and started clearing things there. But 4 Hearts, Green Mail Blind is not something I'm doing. That's something Ace might do, but it's not something I'm doing. So got a little bit behind there, but it all worked out. I think in the end, it worked out better just because I'm not sure we get to Croc as early as we do to get that Morph Ball. If we get Dark World access.
And need to just let me jump in for a second. It looks like Sinus and Lachlan have forfeited the race, and we are joined by them now. I'm sorry, guys.
You guys, you smashed us. Even if I hadn't forgotten that Gator Somalia. Which is twice now.
Where'd you go without it? Where'd you go without it?
That's rough.
Oh, I just walked right over it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down there, get my cane. Just walked right over it.
Oh, wow.
I did that once in the multi-world too.
Yeah. So I've
medallion.
That location will do it. When I did a dab tournament race where I had to pick up all 60 Brinstar missiles, and that's a Brinstar missile, and I skipped it. In dab though, you can actually watch the restream, so I saw that the tracker didn't have my full missiles, didn't have that square mark, so I figured out what I was missing and went back for it. But yeah, that's a tough one.
So Ace, what were your thoughts? And by the way, we didn't mention Dark World much. Well, maybe.
There wasn't much
I'll be watching back. I know some certain friends of mine will have been yelling at us, so
yeah, probably.
And rightfully so if they were.
Wait, hold on. What race were you watching, AG, where we didn't mention Dark World much?
Yeah, that was sarcasm.
Yeah, I kind of felt the sarcasm, so
yeah.
Yeah, we saw it, and we were going on about it a bit. So,
as far as mistakes go, it worked out. So no,
like I don't know that it was necessarily a mistake, right? Like,
I mean, it was like, especially with my.
It was a mistake.
I'm confident that I can do that stutter 3 to pantry. Like I've done it before, but usually it takes me like, I don't know.
Well, I can't do that stutter 3.
And
I'm a tile off from doing it.
For one check, it's not worth doing over Dark World, so it's just wrong.
Yep.
Well, I mean, in fairness, that is a super tight stutter 3. It is. You have to.
Yeah, and it's literally, in my opinion, the one thing I think they should take out of hard mode. Like everything else, like even like Suitless Chat Tool and stuff, fine, I can do it. But yeah, that I can't stutter. Like I shouldn't say I can't. I actually learned how to do it right before SM League started, but I can't do a stutter that tight, and like I just don't normally do them. So
can you imagine being able to do the pantry stutter 3? But not doing the frickin' quick drop to get the red cane? How frustrating that might be for a person.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't do that. I mean, I reset that anyway, so I wasn't. I mean, the cane wasn't going to open anything anyway, so I didn't feel it was worth even trying for that.
Dinus, there were some points in the race where we really felt for you. That soft lock was one.
Oh yeah. Well, I was trying to Well, I'm sure you saw and knew exactly what I was doing. And then I went up the elevator, and I'm like, Lachlan, aren't there some fire fleas in Green Prince?
Wait,
Like,
what happened?
Yeah. You never go in there.
He ran out of power bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
through the wrong
doing the room
door.
to, like, left of the, like on the left bottom one, right above where you use the power bomb. That's what the fire fleas are.
Yeah.
Wait,
you went
wait a
through
minute.
Oh,
Hold
were
on.
you, did you go in the map room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, Daryl.
Oh no, I did that like the very first time I got
I've done that before,
Alcatraz.
too.
I did that, and then I had to do Alcatraz again. It was pretty funny.
The worst
There are-
part is like trying to save at least one power bomb when I went to so I went and picked up the Titan's mitts. So I went through Green Hill Zone over through to get Titan's mitts, and then I came back. And I was like, man, all I have to do is hit one blue ball and I can save a power bomb, and this is no big deal. But man, I nailed the pantry and just could not get either of those and got super frustrated with it and just tilted and then could not find a power bomb. And then to just top off that cake, soft locked and lost Fantoon and who knows what else.
That's really rough.
Everything in Blue Bryn, I think.
Yeah.
You had to redo
a
that.
treatise on how not to play combo rando by Sinus.
I have to ask you about one more thing. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and I think you know what's coming. You
There
did
were so
Aga.
many.
You did Aga.
Is that why?
Going.
But
Oh.
you forgot
Oh.
one little thing before you went to Turtle Rock. Did you not realize it until you were like on Laser Bridge or what?
Not until I was in the Helmasaur room with the key in my hand. Did I
Oh no. Oh, that's
So
that's
bad.
rough.
Dude, it was so good. No, like this race is memories for me, man.
I didn't notice I didn't have the Somalia until I get to the Skull Woods to check that one, just so I could go get my Somalia to hit the switch. Like, wait, why is my Somalia not here? Oh no.
Yeah, we were like that. There were some moments.
So routing this was like impossible. So we got to the point where it's like you have to go through Norfair to get your Quake. But I wanted my sword for Ice Palace, so I went through Norfair to get my Quake. Then I went to Ice Palace, and I'm like, okay, I should go get my bow, and then go to Mire because that's as close as I was going to be to Mire. And then I'm like, no, wait, I ended up doing Aga first, which wasn't the intent, but it's what I did. I'm like, okay, then go back, get the big bomb because you can't pair any of that together. Because guess where the mirror was, Sinus?
We don't have to guess.
Validation chest, I think.
Chest.
I saw.
If you guys didn't find it, Plasma was in the Dark Maze and Pond.
No, yeah, Ace got Plasma.
I
I
did
didn't.
all the pod for just the plasma and nothing else.
They had, which logically for where you were at the time, finding that bow at Pyramid Ferry, of course you're going to pod.
Yeah.
At that time with what the item set that you have. I really think that was a mean double dip to Meyer because you just got done with it and you're coming out of Lower Norfolk. It's like, oh, here it is. Now go back.
The game likes
Well,
to do that. I can't tell you how many times I found Kane deep in Lower Norfair or medallions. Like
it's
it happens
always
all the
like
time.
somewhere near the Meyer area, even if it's after it in LN. It's kind of, it always feels kind of close to it.
I've been shocked was there been nothing in Hookshot Cave. There's always some sort of key for Total Lock in Hookshot Cave.
I know. Except for when it unlocks Meyer too, and then it's by Meyer instead.
Yeah, and as far deep as that Quake was, it didn't make sense to try and go back through the amphitheater. So we just looped back around. Yeah. But I was so relieved when after we found the Quake that the next thing was a sword, because you do not want to see my Master Sword Ganon fight. I especially without a cape. I've had a Polar Bear Bunny will test. I see her in chat to my 9-minute epic capeless Master Sword Ganon fight. Although I think that was silverless too, so at least I would have had that.
And the boss dies, like my Cold Stare fight. It was a bit of a mess. That's one of the longest Cold Stares I think I've ever had. It just took forever, but I didn't want to die. I don't even know what happened. I tried to like muscle memory and do the poke dash, and you can't poke dash with a fighter sword. It just doesn't
No,
work.
that don't work. No.
So then I was like, oh, well, now I'm just taking a hit and then just throwing fire rod shots to try to like save myself. And I wasted a couple fire rod shots, and it was immediately one hit KO for 2 minutes.
So another funny thing, we in one of the quals we were low money, low bombs going into the Kakariko with our start, and it was pretty bad. And then I'm like, you know what we should do is when that happens, you should go to Houlihan and get money. And so it was kind of weird that our first tournament match had that exact scenario. And shout outs to that bush that usually I get a bomb on first try. I think 3 tries before I finally got the bush, the 50-50 bush by the bomb hut.
Ooh, I feel that. I think my record is like 4 tries to get it one.
Let's see. Well, I have a couple closing thoughts, which, first of all, chat, you guys are awesome. Like, I just stopped in at the very end, and I got to see your reaction to me realizing I don't have Ice Rod, and you folks are just way too nice. Like, that, you guys are great. Thank you. Like, I expected so much worse, and I had a good laugh about it. I hope you guys did too. The second thing is, don't mistake our performance as any indication of how good Tracy and Ace are. They are very good, and they would have very thoroughly cleaned our clocks even if we hadn't made some of those titanic mistakes. Thank you guys very much for the race, and thank you commentators and trackers and everybody working. And if you didn't know, Tracy is one of the big behind-the-scenes people putting all this stuff together. So thanks again for taking the time, everybody.
And if I know my opponents, I'm happy to say that there were no shack tools harmed in tonight's race.
No, definitely not. I just want to mention, Locke, I don't know if you saw yesterday's cross keys. I named my file Shack Tool in honor of our friend.
Thank you.
But we didn't even visit him this time, actually. Just didn't have a good way. I didn't have grapple at the time, and it was kind of slow to do with ice. And
that's how we decided I was doing Moody. It's like, oh, I had grapple from Zelda Cell, so
yeah,
might as well.
Yeah, I guess if it come down to it, I might have done it later, but fortunately it didn't come down to it, so didn't have to do it.
But it was definitely an enjoyable race to watch. I mean, and I'm not talking about mistakes. It was pretty fast paced. Unfortunately, I mean, Sinus and Lachlan, y'all had a couple of bad breaks, and kind of a couple of routing choices just didn't work out for you. Yeah, and that's the way these things go. It does. But Tracy
just got to focus on our next game is all.
Yeah, I mean, don't sell yourself short. I mean, I saw your score. You only got to do 1 qual, so that kind of hurt you in terms of seeding as well. But I mean, your score wasn't bad. So I mean, you got losers bracket. So good luck with that. And yeah, we have to play Maniacal and Hitaka, who are definitely favored against us. But 2 of my really good friends. So looking forward to racing them, even if we beat them in one of the quals, so it's not impossible. But yeah, that would be quite the upset if we won.
At the same time as us, I'm guessing they won.
Yeah. Sorry for the spoilers, but yeah, I peaked during the 10-minute delay, so.
Yeah, thanks on the race, guys. That's all I want to say. Thanks for the race, the commentary, tracking, everything. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, thanks for the kind words. I really do appreciate that.
Thanks for commenting, tracking, restreaming, and watching us.
I think this definitely should have been closer than it was. Yeah, just like you said, a couple key mistakes. And that's so easy to do in these co-ops. Like, I'm sure that was a factor in Tracy and I not realizing our Dark World was because it's co-op, and I didn't even think about the hammer because I just picked it up because Tracy told me where to go, and I wasn't thinking about what I had.
Yeah, I think the same thing with me picking up the gloves.
So, yeah. I'm sure that's part of what happened to you guys, but I think you'll have a better match next time, I'm sure.
All right, well, that's cool. Yeah. Well, thank y'all for putting on a great race. It was a pleasure to do commentary. Thanks, y'all. Be sure and follow these runners, guys. Follow our trackers, MST. And IQ, follow my co-com Cerberol there. And thanks to Tracy and all the staff.
Now, why would anybody want to do that?
Because you're a cool guy. I'm gonna let y'all have the last word. I got to peace out. But it was really, really fun. So y'all have a good night and good luck in the next race.
Thank you.
All right then. Well, like AG said, thank you for coming out and watching this edition of the Super Metroid: A Link to the Past Randomizer 2v2 tournament. We do have more action coming up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on SpeedGaming 3. We're going to have Bear Pair versus Gegar Gang. That should be a pretty interesting match right there. All these times Eastern Time. And at 1 p.m., we're going to have Regrets and All, my co-commentator, AG, versus The More the Merrier. That's gonna be pretty awesome match right there. And following that up at 3 p.m., we're going to have EGTO AGA. I'm probably just killed that, and I apologize. Versus Died in Hype Cave. I don't even know how you do that, but that is a hilarious team name.
I'll help you out a little bit, sir. EG to AGA is one of the major glitches in Link to the Past.
Exploration glitch.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the fact that they were jammed together as one word that caught me. All right, so that's at 3 p.m. So we've got some awesome stuff coming up here. This tournament right here is getting heated up. So please be sure to check the SpeedGaming schedule for all of the Super Metroid Link to the Past Randomizer tournament actions, as well as all of the other fantastic stuff that we have going on here on the SpeedGaming family of channels. And once again, thanks to everybody for coming out and watching, as well as our racers for putting on a fantastic show. And we'll see you all next mission.